Our story has already begun.
Hello, my children, and welcome in. My name is Alynn the Yellow-Eyed, but tonight I am the Dungeon Master. I can't believe you would do this. I can't believe you've done this.
Ask me about my winner.
Yep. Let's just get this right out of the way.
Alynn!
Yep.
Alynn!
I forgot to turn those off.
Alynn!
That's what they're reminding me of. They're reminding me. They're all reminding me that I forgot to turn all of those off. So I will do that. Toot sweet. Welcome in, y'all. Sorry about that. I thought I turned everything off. I knew I forgot something and I couldn't figure out what it was. And it's that. And they're probably all on Discord right now laughing their asses off. Because they can. But welcome in. It is episode 38 of a series of unfortunate decisions. We will get into where we were and where we're going. It's been a little while, so I'm sure everybody's forgot a little bit of where they were and what they were doing and why they were doing it. Let's say hi to all of our players. Let's actually give them some attention because apparently they want it so very badly. They want it so very badly. So let's do that. We'll jump right over here and do the Discord. There it is. There's the people. There's the people. Hi, people.
Meow.
Okay, yes, I forgot to turn things off. Thank you for reminding me, but you could have done it in a completely different way than spamming them all immediately as soon as I started talking. But that's fine. That's fine.
The spam. I only did 2. One of each.
Good job.
One of
by the
each.
way.
Yeah, so absolutely. So before
Wolverine is still your.
I'm trying to change it. Okay.
there's 2 of me tonight. I will be playing both Will Vane and myself.
What the hell?
Are you playing with yourself?
I am playing with myself tonight.
All night long?
Tonight and tonight only. All right. So before we get too deep, oh, that's even worse. Why would you?
I love it.
Why would you? Why would you? Why would you?
You know,
Ness is having a small heart attack. I can see her out of the corner of my eye.
Oh my god.
What we call in the business an orgasm.
That's not what that is.
Just
Actually,
I'm looking at that
Annabelle, you
picture.
should throw me that picture. Actually, share it with the group.
Oh, no. Why do you all have pictures of me making faces? Dungeons and Dragons night. Oops, all Allens. That's what we're doing. All right. Well, this is all going to be completely derailed by the end of the night. I can tell already. Everything is going to be terrible by the end of the night. We can all bet on it. Now, with that said,
Let's even started and we're already all dead.
Let's introduce everybody. Over there on the far side is Alynn, also known as Sahaugin, also known as Captain
yes.
Erock.
Hello.
Hello, Captain Erock / Alynn / Sahaugin is Alynn / Mel, because everybody's Alynn tonight apparently. Is Mel, played by Null Hercules. Well, I can't. With directly underneath me here, directly down there is the Rusty Panda, who plays Nessa, our bard. And why are you in front of it? I can't with this.
Get your head in the mouth.
I can't with this.
Just position your head right in the mouth.
Where does his hair end and my mustache begin? That's the question.
Yes.
That's the question.
It's one and the same.
Last 2 at the very bottom, directly underneath there is I Am Pingus, who plays Nate, our warlock, and then last but not least, in the bottom corner over there, directly in front of my face again, is Danabo, who plays Will Vane, our wizard.
In your nose.
I'm gonna stop looking at that. I'm gonna stop looking at that because it's just gonna keep distracting me and I'm not gonna know what to do with myself. All right, so before we get started, let's just remind everybody of where we are and what we were doing. You had been sent here by the town of Saltmarsh because this is where the Sahaugin that have been, well, that originally attacked the lizard folk and ran them out of this place, which used to be a lizard folk stronghold, ran them out, and through a series of you finding out this particular thing, intercepting some weapons and so on and so forth, the war has escalated and you find yourself exploring this stronghold. Now, this stronghold seems to have been sunk underwater, at least a couple of levels. The level that you all have come on was above dry land. And you've seen evidence throughout this entire place that they were using slave labor in order to tile and give this place a motif that the Sahaugin would indeed enjoy. You've also noticed that some of the things that you've seen on the walls with these frescoes and mosaics and things like that are the same tentacled creatures that you've seen statues of when you were on the Abbey Isle. Now, the last thing that happened just before, while you were doing this exploration, you found a secret after finding a slave who was near death, and was just in the last bit of what life he had remaining. You kept him company, and he remembered, while keeping him company, he did remember that he did work on a secret area, and you found this secret area, and inside was all of his and his adventuring party's equipment that they had brought with them in order to explore this place, and most of it consisting of some water-breathing potions, some of it with new armor for some of the individuals, and a couple of other water-based magical items, things that will help you in and around water. And that's pretty much where we left off. Now, one thing that you all are hearing, one thing that you've heard for a while, is there has been the noise of what sounds like metal hitting stone over and over again. And that seems to be coming from the room that you're currently in, from somewhere to the north west. And that is where we will begin. What are y'all doing?
Glaring at Nate still for having blown us up recently.
Also, Fortress 1 players, by the way, if you're wanting to know what map.
Thank you. So, and just as an aside, we did pocket all the things here, yes?
As far as I know, you've taken everything. I put everything there in the sheet, and I believe y'all brought it amongst yourselves here, so.
Sheet inventory. Yeah, no, that's empty. Perfect. Yep. I just need scrap. Okay, cool. Moving right along.
So everybody got exploded except for me, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you were nowhere near it.
You were the smart one.
I know, I usually am.
I was moving right along. I have plenty I want to say, but I'm not going to.
Wow.
Call it intelligent.
New stuff.
I'm gonna wander off to see if I can't find the sound of pickaxes on stone.
Are you all following?
Yeah, that seems like that would behoove us. Behoove me, behoover.
Okay.
Behoover.
All right, yeah, so you come out of the main room. Once you come out of the main room, you can definitely hear it coming from the north as you walk out, which would be to your right as you walk out of the door. And you can definitely from the echoes, you can definitely hear that it's coming from the north, but also coming from the Western Passage as well. All right, everybody else moving.
It shows on this map that I can see, but I just switched armor.
Yeah, no,
I already put light on you.
he already put light on you.
Okay,
It's
cool.
it's a cantrip, so like he can just
Okay.
do it, and it's
Cool
good.
beans. And it's good.
You know what? We have a first level spell slot we use before I get too far. Third level first. There it is.
What are you doing?
Oh, attempting to be intelligent.
Well, good luck.
Attempting.
Wow.
Well,
A little bit of a heal.
Can I have one of those, please?
Actually, you may. Let me see how much stuff I have.
So, in case you didn't remember, you were given a brief description of what the lizard folk remembered about this place and what it was. And one of those things that it was 3 levels high. However, it was not carved out the way this one was. It was just natural caves when the lizard folk lived here. So just as well.
And give me a moment to work on the healing.
Yeah. No worries if you're all doing that. Are you moving as well, Wilving?
So
Wilvain's thinking.
Okay.
I want to give Wilvain a potion of healing, but I don't know. I'm in the party sheet, but I don't know how to send it.
Drag it from your inventory
Mm-hmm.
and drop it. Well, it's where the inventory page is, right? Are you on the inventory page of the party sheet?
I am now.
All right. Where you see the little, where it like has like a number description assignment kind of thing, drop it there.
Boop. There you go. That's for you, Wilvain.
yeah, I've officially hit the stingy side of my spell slots. So in a pinch, I'll heal you, but we're not quite through this place just yet. So I'm going to hold on to what spell slots I have left.
Okay.
How do I
And
cast a potion?
What's that?
How do you cast a potion?
You just read what it says and then remove it.
And then just do it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Would be nice if you could just click a button and it would do it for you.
Yeah, that's one thing that would be nice if you could add effects like that to an item.
Wouldn't it be nice if you could add it?
All right, so you're
Nobody
drinking
in
your
our party
potion.
knows how to add.
Is that T4? That's a T4.
Oh, that's pretty.
Okay.
Steve, it's 2d4 plus 2, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's what he rolled.
That was plus 10. Yeah.
All right, cool. You got the plus 2 automatically. Nice. Oh, derp.
All right. So has everybody got all their heals up and stuff? Okay.
Yep.
You just sticking back there, Wilvane?
I've got time to detect magic. How long are these guys waiting?
Apparently Mel is not.
I'm bored and wandering off, and
Mel does.
Everybody move your amounts where you're wanting to go.
I like it.
You're saying this like I need to. Okay.
No, I'm just
Don't you
because
already have a detect
everyone has a certain amount of movement, and I can make them all go at the same time. So I'm just waiting for everyone to decide where they want to go before I click this button.
It does say I have detect magic on, but I'm pretty sure I don't.
No, you still did.
Okay.
It never went away.
What's the circle?
That is the aura that of non-surprise that you are getting from the hand crossbow that Seabold is holding.
Surprise, surprise.
So if you're within that circle, you cannot be surprised.
Cool.
Surprise, surprise.
Totally worth it.
Here, hold on. Let me do the thing. I'll be right here. Okay.
All right.
It's so you can find Seabold.
Yeah. It's a target. It's just a giant target.
He's in the shape of a booby.
Orbital
Indeed.
laser.
All right. So, Mel, as you turn that corner, you can make out in this room there's a large archway. Basically, there's an area of just plain stone construction. There's a couple of pillars extending to the tiled ceiling. In the center of this chamber, there's a wide staircase that looks like it's leading downward. There are colored tiles that are sitting against the wall, not just waiting to be used. And the sound, you can hear the sound of water lapping coming from the stairs itself. In this area, you can see 10 creatures working by torchlight. They are smoothing and dressing the unfinished exterior walls of the hall. Each one of them is shackled by the ankles with a length of a chain, and each one of them also wears a metal collar. Several Sahaugin are overseeing these slaves as they work. Occasionally, as one of them slows down, the tinking of metal against stone is occasionally cut through by the sound of a slap as a whip is used to make them speed up and continue to work faster. And let me put them in a second. And when I mean several, I mean several. Okay. You can see a couple of them already from where you're standing, Mel. And
There's a guy behind us. I'm seeing an acolyte like right behind.
Oh, that was a hidden thing because I was testing something. Ignore the acolyte. He's not real.
He's just imaginary.
Yeah.
Neat seeing things.
He doesn't exist. He's not real. So yeah, as I said, you can see a couple of them. And since you just kind of walked up in there, what is their passive perception? Oh, it's really good. It's 15. Okay.
And it's not like I was walking with any sense.
No, you weren't. And that's why I'm about to say that the Sahaugin that you see closest to the door points at you and yells something in Sahaugin. And with that, everyone roll initiative. Do it. Roll initiative. You have no idea how many men are in there, do you? No, you don't.
Nope.
We never do.
Oh, aren't I supposed to have
It doesn't matter. It's fine. It all works out in the end.
automatically?
Fine.
Yeah, you
Oh,
are.
yeah, that's right.
Yep, I set it up for you. You have
Well,
advantage on your initiative roll, so awesome possum. And you got a 23. All right, Nate with so Seabold with a 22, Nate with Seabold with a 23, Nate with a 22, Mel with a 17, Nessa with a 7, and Wilvane with a 2. All right. With all that said, Seabold, you
Ooh-wee.
are up first.
I just had the sense from around the corner that there's something going on. Okay.
Oh no, you heard them yell. Like he wasn't quiet. He yelled a warning to all of them in the room.
All right, then I'm gonna scooch on down and sneak right past Mel here.
I'm just gonna
Real close,
All right.
apparently.
Hey, buddy. It's derp.
And let's just get it going.
I'm just
It
gonna
is,
say that I'm in that square right there for ease of things.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna level my hand crossbow. At the moment I heard them shout, I grabbed my hand crossbow and ran down next to Mel. And level a crossbow, and I'm gonna shoot this one right in the front.
Okay.
Let's get right to it.
Get right to it.
And probably miss him.
Yeah, 13 does miss.
Aha!
Haha. But you definitely have his attention.
I sure do. That's about all I can say about that.
Mel, what are you doing, Mel?
Oh, I'm just picking a square to be in, boss.
Okay, yeah, okay. Gotcha.
I'll just, well, maybe I need to get out of the way, but how much?
Wow.
Town crier be crying. I'm just gonna hang here.
All right, perfect. Next up is Nate.
It's Nate, though.
There, or will it not like that corner? Yeah.
Oh, it took it. All right, that's 25.
Oof. Okay, well, I can't see him, so I'm going to just move back to where I was and ready in action to poop him.
You move up
when
and
he
go,
comes by.
no, I'm gonna back up. Got it. Easy enough. So readying a ray. Sorry.
Eldritch.
Eldritch Blast. Yes. Gotcha. Perfect. All right, that is Nate. Is that your turn?
Yep.
Okay. You hear coming towards you. Let me actually just make this guy known. Because he's just going to be easier. All right, this one knows you're in that area, so he is going to head this way. 30, 55, 60.
There's like
Right.
20 guys in there.
Next. Who's this guy? Let me make him known to. Yeah. All right. So he's going to go. Why is it not doing that? 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Well, actually, 30 would be there. He moves in.
Can I see him? Looks like I can.
All right. Mel.
Reading a spell description. I'm sorry, I should have been a little more prompt.
It's a boop, and as soon as he walks in the doorway.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So 5 points of damage as he walks up.
Get wrecked, kid. I'm so glad I decided to not stand in the doorway.
Yeah, you got his attention.
That works. You know what? We're gonna hold for the moment. We'll step up and swing the mace around. Why am I not ready?
There we go. 22 will hit with your 15 plus 7 for 9 points of damage. Oh, his attention turns quickly from Nate back to you.
Good.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
All right. This guy's turn. 30, 5, and 30. That's as far as that one can move. And this one, another Sahaugin, runs up and will throw his spear.
Ooh.
Directly through his two buddies, directly at you, Sahaugin. And will miss with an 8. Did have him all right. And so he misses. This guy's turn. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. That's as far as he goes. This one's going to try to throw his spear at you, Mel. And we all know that's going to... and he misses. Okay. Why did he roll with disadvantage? Oh, because it's long range. That's why. That's why. It's long range. No worries. Yeah, he's not doing nothing. This guy has a range of... Oh, dang. All right, he's just gonna move up.
Wait, he has a range of oh dang.
Oh dang.
Oh dang.
Oh damn.
Oh dang. Nessa.
Okay, so I'm gonna just go ahead and put on that mirror image that I got.
Gotcha. Go ahead and drop that on yourself.
Quick question, there's one that says... There's one that says images 3 and one that just says mirror image. They're both on self. Which one do I pick?
Yeah, both.
You put both of them on?
Yeah.
Okay.
Images 3 is the number of images you still have.
Okay. Okay. And, yeah, the first one I just clicked. I didn't put it on.
Yeah, it's
me,
fine.
So I had to try. Okay. And then, I guess Wolvain's kind of in between here, so I'm just gonna do this and then this, and that's that.
Ah.
It won't go around. There we go.
Yep.
And I did my. That's an action.
Yes.
So I can't ready an action.
No, you cannot.
Okay, fine. So that's mirror image. We're happy. We're good.
Okay. That's all you're doing?
Yep.
Awesome possum. All right, what are you?
What are you?
Okay, that's what you are. Okay. 15. Come here. This guy runs up with his large warhammer at the ready to come at you. And yep, you can't do anything. And then you can't do much. Wolverine.
Hello.
Oh my god.
Oh, hi.
Woo. Oh, I can only make it there. Okay. Interesting. Sebald, how many are there? Quickly.
7.
I've never tried this on. Let's give it a go.
Nothing's ever gone wrong when someone said that before.
No,
It's
Eddie's, no
my
Eddie's
thing.
fans.
It's my thing. It's my thing. Let's see. Oh, there it goes. Does that select everyone? Or no?
So once you drop it on there, you should see a little target where that image used to be.
Ooh.
You just click it. Yep.
Hmm.
And then what?
Now they're targeted.
And then do I hit roll?
Yep. Hit your
Yeah, on my save roll.
Yep. Hit the save roll for them.
Holy.
Get wrecked, son.
Throw a grenade in there? or what?
Almost every single one of them failed, leaving
Boom.
I have a feeling there were a couple of humans in there that we couldn't see.
well, there. I don't know. Was there? Who knows?
It's fine. It's fine.
Instant death.
Yes. So a few unknown humanoids have died. A few known humanoids have died from that.
I didn't see them.
Putting out the fire on my eyebrows.
Definitely got singed for sure.
It's magic fire. It doesn't affect you. See, fine.
Yeah.
And then Wolverine closes his robe.
Oh. Oh my. I said, oh my. And then just if you want to untarget, you can just click the untarget button. There's at the top where it says clear targets.
No idea.
Okay, well,
He lost me.
that's fine. There's a toolbar.
There is?
Yes. You see that little arrow that's pointing downwards right next to where it says identified? That's the
No.
toolbar? No?
On the map, or?
Like their targets?
Oh, there it is. Yeah, on the map itself, it's the crossed out circle.
Yep.
On,
You
the,
can,
on the map.
yeah, at
Yeah.
the top. Anyway.
Thanks.
Yeah. All right.
So,
See you, Bold.
Indeed.
A giant fireball has just gone off directly in front of you, scorching and frying a bunch of the Sahaugin in front of you.
I'm definitely gonna be always ready to shoot this one right in front of me.
Okay. One that's nearly dead already. Yeah, it's a 26.
All
That
right.
will hit.
I might as well do this.
And you will get sneak attack on this.
Did that happen? Did that? Yeah,
Yep,
looks
it's on
like- Yeah. All right. Let's do a little rollage.
Yeah, there we go. 21 points of damage. Just clean shot. It was scorched, in pain, and then you quickly, almost mercifully, took it out of its misery.
One less. That's it.
Yep.
Nick.
Nate, you're up.
Okie dokie, let's see. Let's go down there.
Okay. 10 feet, moving down that way.
Not much. Yeah, screw it, all the humans are dead anyway.
Yeah, it's fine.
There we go.
Okay. So you're dropping right there?
Wherever it's not on top of Mel's face.
So that would be nicer if you didn't drop it directly on Mel. Got it. Okay. You want it there, or do you want it up one more? I was gonna say.
Yeah, it's hard to tell. As soon as I click it, it's
Yeah,
all the light goes
it
away
gets,
'cause it doesn't have eyeballs.
Yep. There we go.
Yeah,
right there. Right
that's
there.
good.
Send it to the back. All right, so Mel, directly in front of you, a wall of black inky cats licking themselves and paws flying everywhere just sprouts ahead of you.
Dun, 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 dun,
From
dun.
further in, you hear screams of terror. Not coming from the Sahaugin. And then you backing up 15 feet.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Hiding around the corner, baby.
Cool, cool, cool. Okay, so this guy, go ahead and roll your damage on him. He immediately takes 5 points of cold damage, freezing him in place as cat paws playfully tear him to shreds.
With a lick to the face, and
Yeah.
he just
Nobody can
becomes
see that.
possible.
They just hear something die deep in there.
Giggity.
That's right. All right, this guy, his turn to take some damage. All right, he takes 7 points of damage. He is upset. He is blinded. Which is not great for him. Go ahead and drop that on him. Okay, he is blinded, so he knows you're directly in front of him, Mel. At least he's pretty sure you're somewhere in that direct vicinity. Okay. And with that, he immediately tries to stab you with his spear. And the first one misses. Wait. What? And again. And a third time. Attempts to stab you. And he misses all 3 attacks. Yeah, that guy attacked 3 times.
I like this guy even less now. Just even less.
All right. Oh, yeah. He can't move, so go ahead. He fails his save. And takes another 7 points of acid damage.
Sucker.
This guy is gonna do this now.
What?
Since these poor bastards their buddies got killed, so they're gonna move away. Well,
and I can't see inside that wall of darkness, can I?
I mean, you can, you have a general understanding that dude was right in front of you, but no, you cannot see him. But it's going to act as a straight roll, essentially, because he can't see you, so you would get advantage, but you can't see him, so you would get disadvantage. And so those two things would essentially just cancel each other out. Hold on, I was doing something, but that's fine.
Sorry.
I mean, you hit anyway, so screw it.
And I will shove him 5 foot to the west.
Okay. And he gets shoved backwards. All right, anything else?
Nope, we'll call it good there.
All right, this guy's turn. God, that spell just shuts down a group of dudes so easy in these tight quarters. Yep, that's gonna do 6 more points of damage. E. Knows you're in the general area, so that's gonna be, and he only moves half speed, right? Because this is all rough terrain. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and 30. That's as far as he can go. He can't do anything else other than to get out of there and find himself instantly surrounded.
Sucker.
All right, next guy. Go ahead and do your cold damage. He just knows there's a bunch of people in the way. He's gonna have to go. He's just gonna go north as best he can. All right, 20. That's all he can do. And you lose sight of where he goes. All right, Coral Smasher. He strangely pot-bellied this one. Another 8 points of cold damage, critically wounding him. Oh, he can't see anything. He knows where his buddies are because they're real close. So that's 20 feet. But he can't see anything, so he will have disadvantage on this attack roll. Oh, wait a minute. Are you injured? You're not injured, are you, Mel?
No,
you are. You are injured.
Yeah, I'm injured.
Okay, so he gets advantage because you're injured because he can smell your blood. Ooh. But he gets disadvantage because he's blinded. So this is just going to be a straight roll.
Go.
And he, how many attacks? He makes 2 attacks. He's going to bring his warhammer down in your general direction. 3 is definitely going to miss. And then he brings down his warhammer on you again, this time with furious anger. Not with a 12, it's not. All right. Nessa.
Oh.
Yeah, he succeeded in his save. right, Nessa.
Okay, question.
Yes.
So I gave them all the mantle of inspiration last time there was a group of bad dudes.
Yes.
Now there's a new group of bad dudes. Can I give out more mantle of inspiration?
You can, however, the thing about temporary hit points is they only you use one or the other, right? So if they already had them, you're not going to get more.
Got it. And I'm able to see that in the combat tracker.
But if you have less than 8, you will go up to 8.
Okay. So Wilvane and I'm gonna move. But Wilvane, Mel, and Seabold. Okay. I'm gonna move up. And then we're gonna do Wilvane.
You're going to what?
Yeah. Mel.
Not the time for that, Nessa.
I'm sorry.
Aren't you married?
For short guys. I don't know.
Not short. I'm very tall for a gnome.
Every time.
And
You come up to like my waist, Wolverine. Fine.
I did come up
All
to
he
your
needs
waist,
to
yes.
come up to.
And I guess that's all I'm gonna do because I still have my mirror images. I gave out the mantle of inspiration, so work.
Yeah, Nate, you get 8 as well.
Oh, right. Sorry.
I got it.
Oh,
I
okay.
handled it. And did you do your? Oh, you already had it, huh?
I already have it.
Yeah, you already had your 8. Okay, cool. Good. And that's it. Beautiful. A little bit of health, a little bit of extra damage, heal about's.
On the
This,
8s.
all the 8s. All right, this guy's turn. Another coral smasher who's got a bushy chin curtain,
I'm sorry.
Sounds
What?
really
which
dirty.
sounds very dirty. All right, 7 more points of cold damage. He cannot do anything. He's gonna move this way. That's gonna be 10 feet. Seriously, move. And then that's gonna be 20 feet. He can smell you. And so he will take his warhammer and attempt again to smash you.
Giggity?
Because you're the only one he can even get to, Mel.
Yeah.
And the first attack's going to be a 13, which will miss. And his second warhammer attack is a 22, which is still a miss.
So close.
So close, but not close enough. All right, go ahead and roll your. Yep. Another save by. That's the second 20 that these guys have saved against your fancy feast there, bud. They've had enough of that, Wilvane.
Hello. Wolverine's gonna casually walk over to this corner. Why can I hear myself?
What?
Echo.
Do you get an echo?
I don't
No,
know.
I don't. Nope.
That's weird.
Do you have your video ninja up in the background or something?
Yeah, but it's muted. Okay. Never mind. Anyway, he's gonna casually walk over to this corner,
Yep.
pull out his pipe,
Okay.
start smoking.
Perfect. Because what else can he do? All right. Seabold, you're up.
Seabold is just seeing one Sahaugin and a lot of cat paws.
Yep.
So
You have a general idea of where they are, but yeah, immediately in front of you.
yeah, I've got this nerd here that likes my short sword,
Yes.
and I'm gonna swang at him.
Yeah, 24 will definitely hit.
And is that also
That is sneak attack.
sneak attack? So, bam, and then skadoosh.
There we go. 21 points of damage. Just straight up skewering him. With
You
your short
stack 'em,
sword.
I'll smack him.
Yeah.
And go next.
All right. All right, Nate, you're up.
Well, it's booping time.
Sure is. Which one were you attacking?
The strangely pot-bellied one.
That one. Okay.
Strangely.
Down.
Nice.
10 points of damage.
Correct.
Your cat paw smashing him into the ground. And your second one also hits.
Double kill. No.
No,
Guess
not
not.
quite. Not quite. Close, but it's not quite there. Looks like 2 more are still ready to go, and you're like, yep, nope, there's too many things alive. I'm out.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
I forgot to roll this last time, so I'll roll it now. Okay. No wild magic.
No wild magic.
Alright.
You done?
I'm good.
Okay. Oh. Skip that guy. He can't see anything, so he's gonna take 8 points of damage. I was expecting him to die from that. I really was. But he didn't. That's fine. Let me clean up some mess here. Okay, so he knows that they died. He can smell them, and he knows where you are. I'm gonna give him a 50% chance to actually try to go that way. All right, he's going that way. So he's gonna step out and sees the two of you. And he is for sure. Have you taken any damage? Are you currently having any damage? Seabolt.
Was that have any what?
Nope, you don't. Okay.
No.
You have taken no damage. Got it. So he will attack the bleeding one.
Oh.
Yeah, these guys can smell the blood, and it makes them
Right.
frenzy, and they get advantage on their attack rolls against folks like that. So anyway, his spear attack against you, Mel. The first attack, 17 will miss. The second attack, actually, did it not? It didn't roll advantage on that, and I don't know why. Yeah, it's not an advantage. Crazy. Okay, so anyway, the first one's definitely gonna miss. I'm just gonna do it this way next time. And if it's a 20, your AC is 23, right?
Yes.
All right, second attack. That is not gonna hit either. And then last but not least, no. Damn. All right, all three spear attacks completely miss you. Now.
Well, easy enough, I suppose.
Yeah, 16 hits. For another 6 points of damage. Still not dead. Still up and fighting. Very, very, very angry.
And as far as pushing him, I can't push him to my right, can I? I want him back in that fancy piece if I can manage.
I mean, you can push him directly backwards. Or are you talking about like to the south, the southwest?
I want to push him back into, yeah, southwest preferably, but if it's a no, it's a no.
No, yeah, that's fine. It's 5 feet. That's 5 feet. No big deal.
I was talking about the.
Oh,
the
that
one to south of.
That's not the one. I thought you were attacking this one. Is he still blinded? Oh, he is. That's why you ended up with advantage, but it doesn't matter. You would have hit, so. I forgot to remove the blindedness from him. All right, so that guy can't do much of nothing. All right, these guys are. Nessa.
Excuse me. Okay, I can see clearly now. The paths are gone. Okay. So I could see this guy down here. So I'm just gonna use my bolts of lightning.
That's right.
So attack first, and then the blood red one.
That's right.
Okay.
Attack first, damage second.
And you.
That's gonna hit.
Blinded? Why did I get 2 of those?
Because I haven't removed the blinded off of them yet. Still, I don't care. Just
okay.
they've got really low AC anyway. Yeah, 9 points. Your arrow hits and strikes true, and then the shock freezes his whole body in place, seizes all of his muscles, and he collapses to the ground.
Good. Take that. And then I'd move this way.
And then around the corner. Gotcha.
And that's my turn.
That's your turn. All right. Go ahead and do your damage there.
Oof.
That was enough.
That's all he needed.
That was enough. He literally had 1 hit point left, so you were gonna kill him regardless. And with that,
concentration.
and you're gonna drop concentration. Okay, so you freeze him, he crystallizes, and then you immediately drop concentration. This. All right. Is that your turn?
Yep.
All right, perfect.
Or wait, it wasn't even my turn. It was his turn.
Oh, yeah, it was his turn. Never mind. It's nobody's turn.
Rotten right eye. Poor guy.
Mm-hmm. All right, Wilvane, you're up.
I am.
Yep.
No.
Gonna continue smoking?
Why did Nate drop his cats?
Because he did.
Everybody in it died.
It's curious. He's never dropped his cats before.
Well, even if he did, they always land on their feet.
What's in here?
Guess the cat's out of the bag.
So as you look, you don't see anything from the angle you're standing at all, other than, you know, the majority of the room.
We'll double move.
All right, move all the way in. As you cross around,
Oh, there's another one.
as
Does that count as surprise?
he is outside the circle. No. So yes, as you cross around the pillar, which was blocking your view of the last Sahaugin in the room, you also see on the northern wall hobgoblins and orcs that are threadbare, no armor, no weapons, chained together, and you also see the corpses that are tied to the other 2 orcs that are completely charred.
Fireball reach all the way over there.
They moved.
Ah.
You see those 2 bloodstains against the wall?
Okay.
That's where the other 2 were when you launched that fireball.
Hello. Surrender.
It bears rows of teeth at you and hisses.
Is that a no?
That's a
Do you
no.
speak Sahaugin?
Not yet.
Nope.
Give me a turn.
No, he does not look like he's in any mood to surrender.
Fine.
And there's your
No.
last 10 feet that you got. Did you yell help? Help!
Mel. Mel, not help. Well, help Mel.
Help me! Help me! Why do I need help?
No, I need help.
Fair enough.
Got this problem, you see. Wolverine drops his pants. Okay.
I don't see you fall.
That's a hell of a problem. Okay.
I need a hand.
Dude, I think you need more than just a hand.
Wow.
Oh, yes, it is pretty.
Oh my god. I get naked and
Let's
everybody
stop-
pauses
let's
a
stop.
riot. Wilby drops his pants and suddenly it's fine.
But you're
We're used
always
to Wilbur.
getting naked, so, you know, it doesn't
true.
count.
Alright.
It's not as special.
What are you trying to say, Alan?
Nothing. Nothing.
Fine, it'll be fine.
All right, Seabold, you're up.
I'll swoop in here.
All right.
Did he really drop his pants?
That's what he said he did.
Did he have pants?
What are you doing?
Look, over there. There you go.
Oh.
Look where he's pointing, and not with his hands.
Oh.
That's why I dropped his pen. How do you point, Seable?
Oh. Well, with my bow, we only get 6 seconds to talk about that. So I'm gonna shoot one.
Okay.
I'm gonna shoot one.
Pew it. Little arrow action, and with that, 23 will hit.
Get wrecked, son.
Did I do the right thing?
And
All right.
how do you kill this?
So I loose the arrow right into his nostril.
Ooh,
Yeah.
wow.
Does he have a nostril?
He does
He
now.
probably doesn't. I made a nostril out of him because he probably had gills. Yeah, I'm not too up on the Sahaugin.
That's
anatomy,
fine.
So
That's fine. That works
shot
for
him in his
me.
face hole,
Yeah, right in the face hole. Perfect.
and it gooped.
All right. And as you can see, there seems to be threadbare hobgoblins and orcs to the north of you. Looking pretty, not looking good. Not looking good. Not nearly as bad as the humans looked, but still, you can tell they've been overworked and underfed.
Oh wait, so are they the ones? Are they tied up?
Yeah,
and
they're all
stuff?
chained.
Like,
they're all chained together. They all have collars around each one of their necks, and their feet are all chained together.
Oh. We got more baddies around potentially, so that'll be
All right.
yeah, that'll be that.
Okay.
There's more things in here. You guys want to come in here?
I mean, they're not threatening. They're just cowering. And again, you see, out of the two orcs that you see 2 more orcs that are actually also chained to the same foot chains. However, they are dead and burnt to a crisp.
Don't look at those ones.
Fine.
Well, they would have been cat to death anyway. So can I just move? Is it we have combat?
Combat's over.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so if you're...
Hello.
And then as you kind of explore more of the room, Wilvane, you can see over on the west side of the wall 2 lizard folk as well that are also chained up.
And they speak Draconic.
They do.
So I'll say hello in Draconic too. So,
Their eyes kind of widen that you understand their speech. And as you all kind of move into the flooring and look through this room a little more, as you get more and more of the western wall looked at, you can see that they were, while the ones on the northern and eastern wall seem to be doing tile work, the 2 lizard folk were busy excavating this wall. And it looks like they were basically chipping it out to make this room bigger.
Do any of them reply?
Other than their eyes getting big, neither one of them says anything. They're all kind of, every single one of them is eyeing you waringly.
What is this I'm looking at?
That's a stairwell leading down into water.
Oh.
I'll approach. These hobgoblins?
Yes. On the north wall, yes. Hobgoblins.
Do you speak common?
They all kind of look at each other and one, I speak
I like your voice.
He doesn't
Say
seem to
something
know.
else.
He doesn't kind of know how to respond to that. Why?
Remind me of a legend. His name was Zig.
Are you here to kill the rest of us?
No, I don't do that anymore. Last week, maybe, but
That was last week, though.
Then,
Sahaugin, can you help? Are they locked?
yeah, all of their feet are locked together. Their neck, they all have neck collars as well, which are locked, but those aren't connected to anything. But all of their feet are manacled together, and each manacle is connected via chains.
Did any of the Sahaugin have keys for them?
I thought Sahaugin could like just open these with his fingers, basically. He did the last ones, yeah.
Well, one of the Sahaugin looked like it was way more important than the others. One thing that you can clearly see that it had some armbands that it was wearing, and it was and these armbands are intricate design depicting shark teeth and tentacles all around that armband. And it looks to be made of gold and silver from what you can tell.
Ooh, dibs.
Silver and gold.
Yeah, that reminds me. While these guys deal with the other living creatures in the room, I'm going to start sorting through and picking off armor of these guys, leather, metal bits, gold,
None of them are wearing armor.
whatever I can find. Hey, boo!
Which one of these hobgoblins talks?
The one directly in front of you.
Oh, it's convenient.
Yes.
Until we had
You
other
there?
devices to open these up, Seabold in the meantime is trying to unlock
Yes.
these manacles.
Do you have
Okay.
a name?
Roll. Go ahead and give me a thieves' tools check. Oh yeah, with no problem at all. You just pop the locks. Yeah, no problem at all. Just pop. These things were child's play to your skills with your thieves' tools, and you quickly unlock all 4 of them with no problems. Go ahead and sit. What were you saying while he's unlocking everybody?
Do you have a name?
Seabold.
Not you. I thought you were Fulgrim anyway. What?
Well, turn.
As you two are talking, his eyes just kind of dart back and forth as you have this conversation to which one's talking.
Do you have a name?
Frog.
That's also convenient. What are you doing here? How did you get here?
We were captured by these things, and he spits. They forced us to carve their tunnels.
Where are you from?
So you can bring your people to make war upon mine. I will tell you nothing of my origins.
We just let you go. He's undone your chains. You're free to leave.
You are not here to kill us.
No.
Then we thank you. And then when he says thank you, it's obviously kind of a question, like, then we thank you? Because he's not quite sure if that's what you're supposed to do in this sort of situation. Then we shall take our leave.
What about the orcs?
They are not of our tribe. And they
speak to
begin
them?
to leave.
Wait, are you able to speak Orcish?
I do not speak their tongue.
Well, I guess we'll play charades with these.
Yep. And so they
Have the day you deserve.
have the day they deserve. So as all that's going on, Mel, as you're kind of digging through, again, none of them have any armor. They do have their spears and things. However, their spears are mostly made of coral.
Fuckers.
And
Cycle.
except for the one again that I said that was wearing the armbands, he is wearing the two armbands that I described before, the gold and silver armbands with the shark teeth designs and tentacles on them.
Well, I'll be taking those. And there's no leather or anything, just no armor whatsoever.
No armor, none.
Damn. All right. I'll free the corpse of his valuable golden items. They're mine now.
All right, I will throw those into the party sheet. Go ahead and grab that at your earliest convenience. And all right, so you're heading over there, Seabold.
Yeah.
Seabold, Orcs first. Come back.
Okay, I didn't go over here after all. I'll be right back, gentlemen.
And as you walked up, they both took their feet and put them out for you to do your magic on them. You got real close and then turned around and said, "I'll be right back," and then left. And the look of disappointment. You're not quite sure what a lizard folk looks like when they're disappointed, but you're pretty sure they frowned as you turned around and left.
We want to try and communicate with these without using a spell, so.
Just gonna kind of.
You know 7-4. Yes.
Point at him, like, look at my tools, like, go to your thing, let you go, and you guys just go away.
I want to do a thing that's like, don't eat me.
Oh, okay. You do, yeah. Go do it, Wilbane. Do the don't eat. I'll do happy birthday. Ready? I don't know how that's happy birthday.
As they both seem extremely confused about your talking. They definitely do not understand a single word any of you are saying. But they do seem to realize that you're pointing at their shackles, and they did watch you remove the shackles from each one of the hobgoblins. So they tentatively bring their feet out and let you do your work. Go ahead and give me
I get in there and
go ahead and give me another check.
Sure. Say thieves tools.
Yeet.
Did I point with Alynn?
Oh.
Yep. And you're easily able to. You're lucky you got a +7.
Yeah, right. That's what I said. Uh-oh.
Yeah. So yeah, and again, these pop off with no problem. You're even able to remove the collars from their necks, leaving. Are you leaving their dead still chained up, or are you unchaining them too?
I'll do those two.
Okay.
Like, so in case they want to like do anything with them.
Got it.
Yeah.
So they look at their fallen companions, and they look at each other, and they look at you, and one just takes his hand, creates a fist, slams it into his chest, looks at his friends, shakes his head, and they both start to walk out.
Safe travels, orcs.
Then points to the door.
They were headed that way already. All right, and then last but not least, as you walk up, you can see they're getting excited It's finally their turn to be let out of the chains after you've already
Walk away.
walked away from them once.
That dude throws fireballs. I gotta take care of whatever he needs. Oh, you're right here. Hey, Wilvane.
Hey, buddy.
The in Draconic, I'll, what's up, homies?
All right, so yeah, this is
lizard folk speak, right?
yeah,
So, sup, homies?
sure.
Oh yeah.
Sup,
we
bro?
Are you into Barbie?
Are you from our tribe?
What the Sigma is happening? I don't know. Am I from? Do we know their tribe? Who is your
Yes.
What was the queen's name?
What's your calling? What's your?
Oh God, I forgot the queen's name. Yes, that is my queen.
That one.
That one.
You know is the one.
Yeah, they did in fact send us. How long have you been here?
Since the invasion, we are the only left that did not make it out.
Can we expect?
There are many before, but after the water rose, I do not know what lies below.
Either of you been down there?
We helped them, well, forced to build, to carve. Is all a blur. But they keep us where it is dry.
Any questions for them, Silvo?
You guys know how to get out of here.
Well, we came through the front doors.
I believe we can follow the trail of corpses you have left behind.
That's very true. Do you have any more information that could assist us?
I'm sorry, they only let us out to work. Barely fed us.
Do you know how to get to Saltmarsh?
Why are you giving everybody water walk?
I'm bored and I'm ritual casting, so
You don't have 10 minutes. It hasn't been 10 minutes. Stop it. Also, anyway. What did you say? Sorry. Say it again.
I want to know if they know the way to Saltmarsh. To the town.
We are unsure of this place.
Don't they just follow the coast?
They can. Yeah. They absolutely can from where they are.
Okay, I'll give them general directions to the town and tell them we have people there. They'll help them.
Okay. Yeah. So cross the causeway and then head the general direction. Okay.
Ask them
Over
if
the
they know how to
river
make
through
fish
the woods.
tacos. I've been craving it since you fireballed those guys.
I know how to make fish tacos.
Well, perfect.
oh lordy.
Thank you for your rescue. We shall sing songs of you.
Thank you, homies.
Anytime, G.
Word.
To your brood mother.
Don't talk about my mom's like that.
They're lucky it wasn't a week ago. They'd have their face cut off for that.
All right.
Walk
So,
away from
and
it.
with that, they both gingerly take some steps. Their skin kind of torn, feet hurting, but they're finally free and they're able to make their way out. All right.
Okay.
So I would like to continue to, or at least start ritually casting Water Walk on everybody, because it seems appropriate.
So you're not going to go into the water?
So oh god.
Alright, I'm gonna have a look at this.
I feel like we can't get through now.
I want to know what Mel's doing. What are you doing, Mel? What? Mel, what are you doing?
I'm scared, Wilving.
I
It's
see.
just-
I can't get past this rock. One moment. I think I did it.
All right, there we go. Yeah, get rid of the water walking. I was just trying not to interrupt what was going on.
So yeah, as you look, essentially this stairwell goes down about 1.5 feet, a couple of stairs before it disappears into briny water. You can't see any light or anything underneath it at all.
Theobald,
Well,
do you still have your red herring?
I don't know if he could make it his way in there. He is supposed to be around.
Aren't you guys able to summon your familiars to where you are within 30 feet of you? Or am I
Can you do
thinking
that?
of something else?
Depends on who's got it, I think.
Because if it's back in the material world, it can just come to you.
I think Nate can.
Okay.
I'm not sure.
Maybe that's what I'm thinking of, is the way that warlocks can do it.
I do have 7 potions of water breathing. Lasts up to an hour.
I think everybody should have at least one of those at this
Alright,
point.
And I can just do it, right?
I'm holding
just
3.
The armor I'm wearing.
No, so the armor you have gives you a swim speed equal to your walk speed.
Oh, cool.
And if you are knocked unconscious, you will automatically move 30 or 60 feet towards the surface, wherever the surface is.
Nice.
And is that every turn, or is it just
Every
a
turn, yeah,
one-time
her
thing?
armor basically sends her to the surface if she's knocked unconscious or killed.
He does have a hat that does water breathing or something, right?
Someone's
Oh,
got a hat.
Right. I got a hat.
Oh,
Hold on.
saves us on a potion of water breathing. Well, actually, maybe we.
There was also
Oh.
that cloak.
Oh,
Which-
I have the manta ray cloak.
Yes.
Yeah.
I
Wait,
thought
I
I had
own
a
it.
hat.
So he was
I'm
just
trying to
pointing
look
with the
at
manta ray tail earlier. That's what he was pointing with.
Yes.
Where did I
my
put
hat
that
of
thing?
water breathing. That's what I have.
Yeah, so you have a hat that as long as you're wearing it, you can breathe underwater, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Sheesh.
Well, do either of you two fine folk want to stick your head in there and see what you can see? See if it's worth us drinking potions and wandering in there?
Well, what do you remember what your all's mission was?
No.
Scout.
Oh, no.
You're scouting this place to find out what is the full to be able to go back to town to let them know how many Sahaugin are there and how many, different entrances and places that they can get in, because for the assault. You guys are a scouting party.
Oh.
You're doing recon right now.
Yeah,
Oh,
definitely.
Oh,
we're
they're all gone.
Yeah, we sorted it out. It's fine. Well, we should at least figure out if this is an entrance or what.
Not fun.
We're already
An
inside.
exit?
What would it be an entrance to?
Is it an entrance or an exit?
Well,
Or
call-
both?
Yes, it's a yes. Well played, high five. Yeah.
We broke the bard. Oh no.
I think it depends on the person, Nessa.
I'm talking about water. I don't know what you're talking about.
Of course. So,
Okay.
can we at least get one of you two water breathers to get in there to realize if it's
What did you just call me?
Wow. What did you call me? You know what? Actually, it's been 2 hours. Before you all decide to start going down or not going down into this murky, watery place, let's go ahead and take our break now. We'll give it about 15 minutes. We'll be back around 8:10, and then we'll see what's going downstairs. Maybe we'll see you all on the other side of the break. Enjoy some clips, and we'll see you in 15 minutes, about 10 after. See you in a bit. We were talking, we were chatting.
Old lady.
Yeah, we were chatting, and we completely well, it's my fault. I was chatting and not paying attention to the time.
We were all bullshit. That's fine.
Perfect. All right. So here we are again. You all are standing in front of this stairwell that is leading down into water. Again, very dark in there. And just admin note for everybody, so you all know, if you do not have swim speed, which I believe nobody but Nessa does due to the magic item that she has, you swim at half your move speed. But if you have a swim speed, you can move up, your full swim speed if you're swimming somewhere. All right. So just kind of keep that in mind, that in the water you're going to be moving at half speed, unless you have a way to counteract that or learn how to swim in the next 3 seconds.
Or changed into a Sahaugin.
That doesn't teach you how to swim. That just makes you look like them.
Okay.
Okay, so this is supposed to be a scouting thing, and I mean, we're kind of scouting, but at the same token, there's probably a lot of this building that we have not scouted. And so do we go into the water, or do we finish scouting the rest of the building? Like, what are we just assuming that there is other things down here, or?
We're pretty sure we've done this whole thing, right?
You've gone through pretty much every inch of this place already.
There's one or two hallways you haven't seen, but I'm just, since we're here, the question is there anything past the entrance here? Maybe one of us goes down there and has a look. Just walk down the stairs and have a look and come back, Not far. Just answer a quick question.
Yeah.
That's all.
Fine.
Thank you.
So you're just gonna duck under there?
Yep, just gonna peeky peek.
All right. Let me do something real quick.
Boom, obliterated.
Everybody roll
I
initiative.
peek and there goes my head.
It wasn't water, it was acid.
Well, shit.
That's not stairs, it's a cheese grater.
Oh, this is gonna probably show all of you. Well, none of you, but Nessa will be able to see, so it's fine.
Okay.
What?
Oh.
Make this a little smaller.
Oh. What?
Oh, don't worry about it. It's fine. Fine.
What?
So as you go down, Nessa, you see a very long staircase leading downward into a room.
Okay. And I have light on me so I can see.
Yeah, you that's how far you can see. So everything that you
Okay.
can see is what you can see.
I'm
Okay.
gonna cast Invis on her.
Blub 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 blub. Blub 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 blub.
So you can. Oh, by the way, when you speak the code word, or not the code word, but the magic word for your cap, a bubble appears around your head. So you're essentially in a bubble. You have a bubble that's wrapped around, that's coming out of the cap itself and wrapping around your whole face, down through to your neck. So you can speak absolutely normally.
Oh. This really sucks. I hate this. Okay, there we go.
Quiet.
Oh, right. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Okay, be quiet. Right. Alright, I'll go a little further. Only just this much.
Probably should have sent the loud bar on a stealth
It
mission.
was glowing.
I mean, there is that, but yeah. So you're gonna dig a little bit deeper down, and the place opens up a little bit bigger around you. And what you can kind of make out, as you descend the stairs, you're in this large open area. There's stone pillars rising from the floor to the ceiling, 2 to the left and 2 to your right as you walk down these stairs. You can also barely make out on each side of the stairwell there looks to be an exit out of this room to the left and the right and directly in front of you.
She went down in a bubble, Doug.
Alright, I'm gonna come back up.
Okay.
Okay.
So you go ahead and head back out.
I don't know what you rolled, but now I'm panicking.
I didn't roll anything. What are you talking about?
It's fine. Panic.
All right, so Nessa, you make your way back up.
Mm-hmm.
I drug that to the wrong spot. That's fine. Yeah, so you're there.
Okay. So basically it looks like a big room with pillars and an exit on the left and an exit on the right and then an exit in front of me.
Okay.
What should I do? Team.
So it is built down there.
Mm-hmm.
When she's up here, does she still have a bubble on her head?
No, as she comes out of the water,
Oh, okay.
as she comes out of the water, the bubble dissipates as soon as she walks out.
Okay.
If I go, the only way I'm going back down there again if someone's coming with me. I don't. You sent the loud bard to do a stealth mission. I don't know how this is gonna work out.
Especially since you're glowing and can't see in the dark.
Especially since I'm glowing and I can't see in the dark.
Stay bold.
Are we? You want to change clothes?
I mean, I can lead. I'm not going down there alone, especially since there's a whole.
You could just chug a potion, is one.
Yeah, I mean, y'all have potions.
Yeah, I'll go with her.
Seabold's going. Okay. Does Nessa have a swim speed?
Yes.
She's like
60 foot.
normal speed.
Does Seabold?
No.
Mine's halved, so I'll be lagging.
Here you go, Seabold. Touch my ring.
Oh.
In the party sheet, there's a gift for you.
Okay.
Oh. Fancy.
Jeez.
Oh, that's right. I forgot you bought that.
You get it?
Convenient.
I see it. 1 second.
Yeah, it's
That
just
ring goes on his fingers, right?
Oh my god.
it's not that other kind of ring.
Oh, fuck.
It
Okay,
was too
so-
big for my fingers, but it fit perfectly.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Okay, next.
God. Nessa just goes underwater. She's just done this conversation.
As soon as she hears that, she just goes down immediately. What you're saying?
Fucking
She doesn't even bother turning the bubble on.
no,
takes a deep breath.
Blah, 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 blah.
I'll go with them too. I'll put my
Okay.
cloak over my cloak.
Okay. The manta ray cloak.
Over my
But won't you be slow, Wilvane?
no.
Okay.
I think I've got a faster swimming speed with the cloak. Yeah, 60 feet.
Yeah, the cloak is way faster swimmy swims.
Okay.
And I can breathe underwater. Yeah.
Yes. So you've taken your other cloak off. Have you?
I've not taken it off. I'm putting the cloak over the top of the cloak of protection. So if I need to, I can take the cloak of mentorate off.
Okay.
And then drown.
I can chug a potion, but yeah.
All right.
I want to be able to quickly, in like a item interaction, switch to the protection. But,
Gotcha. Okay. All right. All right.
yeah.
Well, we'll let that swing.
Let's go
So-
swimming.
How do I take this potion?
So just there, I can just get rid of it. There's a hold on, let me spells. Water breathing.
So how do those work? Do those give you a bubble too?
What's that? No,
The
so
water
you can
breathing?
you can just breathe underwater. You can just
see
breathe
anything on
underwater, and you can also speak normally as well. So
All right, I deleted a.
So do
potion
your
of
lungs
water
like
breathing.
fill with water, or
you can just
This
yeah,
just
your
magically
lungs
turn into
your
air.
lungs fill with water. You can just breathe it.
so you have to puke it all up before you?
You're fine. Don't
potion
you're
expires.
thinking too much into it, bud.
It's magic. It's
It's just magic, okay? Yeah, so let me get here. So I am going to link. No, I'm not. I'm going to link.
Come to town. Come to save Princess Zelda.
So I suppose me and you, Nate, are gonna stay up top.
Yeah,
suppose.
that's the item. So you guys aren't going?
No.
If you guys go
We don't
go
have
to
a swim speed.
if you all go to spells, and then just type in potion of water, you should see an item potion of water breathing. Take that to your character sheet, and then you can put that on yourselves.
Whoopsie.
Go to.
They want a cracker.
That'll be the easiest way to do it instead of me trying to link this thing.
You want to be an octopus, Nate?
Spell.
Kinda.
Hmm.
Yeah, it ain't working.
If I polymorph Nate, can I speak to him? That's
Well, he can't talk. You keep all your
Talk.
mental
I'm
you
not
keep all
close
your
like this.
mental abilities and things, but you do take on all the physiological. So you can only speak if the creature that you are turned into is also capable of speech.
So you can't cast spells. You couldn't cast message.
Nope.
Okay.
Y'all got the potion thing yet?
I'm gonna need you to run it down one more time.
Open up the spells under character, and then at the very bottom, just type in either water breathing or potion of water, and
Okay.
you should see an item potion of water breathing.
Okay.
Just drag that to your character sheet,
Oh.
and now you have it, and you can just cast it, because it'll put it in your cantrips, or it'll put it somewhere wherever you drag and drop it.
Oh. Okay.
And then you can just put it on yourself.
So I should put this cap of water breathing on myself, yeah?
If you want, yes.
If I do it on
Which I
land,
think
I'm
I
not
already
gonna-
did. I think I already gave it to you.
Okay.
If you look under, I think I put it in your bard spells because that's where I just dropped it.
Yeah, Bard is for actions. I just didn't know if I should hover it over myself.
You just gotta click. Yeah, you just gotta click the thing to put it the
Oh.
water breathing on you.
There we go.
Which I think you already had it. I don't think I took it off of you. Yep, you have 3 of them now.
I've used it 3 times.
Oh my god. I'm
It's
sorry.
fine.
Later
No, it's
in those
fine.
bubbles.
So
There's a
many bubbles.
bubble
I
within
love
a bubble.
bubbles.
All right, so everybody, you all okay? So who's all going down? So I know.
I am.
Theobald?
Makes sense.
Me.
So Nessa, Theobald, And who?
Me.
Wilvain.
Wilvain Saverly.
Wolven.
I'd go down if I'm an octopus.
You'd go down in an octopus. Never mind. No,
It's a lot of time.
Face fishy, I mean. Basically the same thing.
all right, I'm gonna share this again in case you didn't get it the first time.
Mm-hmm.
That's
So-
my map.
I'm gonna hang out by the stairwell with a potion of water breathing in hand,
Okay.
just to be ready for get in here now kind of moment.
Well, you're
So
not
just so
gonna
you
hear
know,
us
you're not
from
gonna be
far.
able to hear them through the water.
Uh-oh.
Holy crap.
Well,
Be-
there's magical means. They can cast spells.
I don't see the
Yeah.
map.
Is it not showing up for y'all?
It only goes for 120
It's
feet.
Fortress 2 players.
It says it's blank.
Oh,
It'll be-
I'm in there, but it's blank.
It should be down towards the bottom.
Ruby.
Let me open it again. It's very blank. Is there a way I can center on token? Or
Yeah, there's a.
So,
I thought there was.
is someone ping?
Yeah. See,
Oh, I see the pinging.
I see the pinging, but I don't see a map.
Click on one of the tokens.
Oh, thank you.
There we go.
You can zoom a mile out. Wow.
Yeah, you can. It lets you zoom all the way out if you want to.
Oh, there you go. All right.
Until you don't even see the
Oh.
grid lines.
So the question I have for Nate though is, do you want to just drink some potions and try and follow him, or do you want to be up here?
I mean, I'm kind of part cat. I'd rather not go in the water. I kind of want to be an octopus since it was brought up, but
Right. Then
But now they
that's
both
about
want to be
where-
an octopus. Okay.
I just don't want to be in that water if I can help it.
All right,
I just
so
want to be an octopus. I don't care if I'm in the water.
well, what are you two doing as you're standing up top? I know you said Mel, you were going to hold on to a potion and ready to go in if you need to. Nate, what are you doing?
I'll just
I'm gonna turn
What?
Nate into an octopus. He's an octopus.
yeah
Octopus.
into the water we go, baby.
Okay.
He looked like he really wanted it.
Can he use any of his spells or anything?
No, he's a giant octopus. He can't talk to us.
Are you? Is he just? Is he a giant octopus or a standard octopus?
A giant octopus. CR1, right? I can do that.
Yeah, it is a CR1.
Yeah, he's a giant octopus. He's got
All right.
52 hit points. He can breathe underwater. He can walk on land.
All right, there you are. You're now an octopus. And
I've burnt my level 4 spell slot
All right,
to make
Nate.
me happy.
so Nate takes up a bunch of room
Oh my god.
because he is now a giant octopus.
But he is an
s-
octopus, so he can squeeze into small
Yeah,
spaces.
yeah. So he squeezes by you all. Coming behind you is but oddly enough, he seems to have that same symbol that used to be on the cat. That 7-pointed star is in the middle of his blobby forehead.
Can he understand us?
Yes.
I've got
Okay.
one tentacle for
so
yes.
so he is since you're new. Essentially what polymorph does is it turns you physically into whatever creature, right, that you get turned into when you're polymorphed, but you maintain all of your same intelligence and wisdom and all that other kind of stuff. So essentially you are still you are just in the shape of this creature.
And you can't use your spells.
Well, he can't because octopus don't speak.
Got it.
But if there is any spell that is just or does not have verbal components, he can still cast those.
Oh, Oh, okay, cool.
because he can still wiggle his tentacles and stuff like that for the somatic portions.
Okay.
And he do the handshakes necessary.
Yes.
Can do counter spell, baby. That's so far. That's all I can do.
There you go. Well, there you go. It's something that better than nothing.
And he can
Nate?
do ink cloud. And he's got tentacle weapons.
Yes.
Wow, Nate, you're like me.
Oh, good lordy. So I've been trying to figure out. I haven't been able to get the
Where's Mel?
spell. I'm trying to get the spell of water breathing potion on my spell bar so I can click it so I can join you guys.
Okay.
Is it a drag and drop to the spell list?
Yeah. You just drag it onto your character sheet under actions.
Oh, I've done that a dozen times. Where does it show up?
I'm gonna ride Nate.
It went into my cantrip when I did it.
Thank you.
That is a sentence.
Nessa heard me. That's good enough.
The snort
is a sentence.
proves she heard you. She knew.
What the hell?
I have a lot more tentacles if you want to ride too, Nessa.
This is not turning into an anime. You guys all need to stop, okay?
He's like a carousel.
You literally, oh yeah, because he's small and you're now large. So yeah, sure as shit, he can ride you.
Yeah.
Giggity.
Oh,
All right, and what's your swim
use those
speed?
attacks if we
60
do
feet
get
for
into
both
a
of us, I
battle?
think. I'm pretty sure we're both 60 feet. Yeah.
You need to open up. Let me share giant. NPCs. Open you, giant octopus.
I like to imagine that you drew that just now for this.
Yeah, it was.
We've only got an hour.
It would have been great. Yeah. All right. So.
Sorry, Alan.
No, it's fine. It's.
He wanted this, so it was...
I did. But my lifelong dream to be an octopus.
All right. I just dropped it on you. It should be shared to you now, and you should see the monster sheet.
Yes.
All right. Cool. And so you can see, like, if you look at the where it says tentacles, how many attacks do you get anyway?
Okay, I can just grab it and roll it.
Yep.
Good.
Yep, absolutely. And this is going to be a lot. How many attacks do you get? The target is a creature grappled. The target is restrained, and the octopus can't use his tentacles on another. It only gets one attack. Okay. I guess that makes sense. No problem. All right, cool. So you now have your stuff. You're ready to tentacle it up if need be. So you're just standing up there by yourself, Mel.
I'm going to drink a potion of water breathing and wade into the pool, as it were.
All right,
I
cool.
have no swim speed, so I'm extra slow. And I, for life of me, can't get the spell bit onto my spell list to cast it on myself.
That's fine. We've got everybody else with it, so when their hour runs out, we know yours did too. Just make sure you delete the or remove one of the potions off of your character sheet.
Got it.
And you wade in behind everybody else. All right. So what are y'all doing? The stairs continue downward. I know they're not there, but it's only just because of the way that the map has to be designed to make that all blocked out and blacked out. Let me move that. Let me move that. Okay. So you guys swim down.
Is there a way you can link me to his token?
Oh, no, there's not an easy way to do that, unfortunately. You're just going to have to go where he goes. All right, so as you all move down the steps, you can see the same 3 exits that Nessa had mentioned earlier. The one to the left, the one to the right, and the one straight ahead.
let's do right is right. So I'm going this way.
Okay. And like none of you have any problem sticking together if you don't need to. I'm just, everyone would just go a little slower, right? Overall.
Right.
So as you kind of move to that eastern side, you can see that the stairwell, the hallway ends up turning to the south.
Seabold.
Yeah, if I could figure out how to move, I would.
Oh, you're not moving?
Yeah, after I pinged, now I don't know how to move. Apparently. What do I gotta click on for moving?
You just grab yourself and move it. Are you still on ping?
I don't.
Unclick the ping button.
Now I'm something else. Oh, maybe this works?
You moved.
Well, I moved him.
Oh, okay.
All right. There we go.
There you go. Awesome possum. And you're just going to keep kind of scouting ahead there, Nate?
Yep.
Since you can swim way faster than everybody else?
Weird. That front.
Well, okay. Almost as fast as everybody else. Actually, no. You both swim the same speed. Okay, I'm wrong. Thanks.
I am mounted on him too.
But you are mounted on him, so you're just riding along. Yeah, so again, as you continue, the hallway does curve to the south.
Giddy up.
Was that octopus noises?
Yep, that was, I guess, octopus noises, yeah.
I don't know, what else would an octopus make? Never seen an octopus. Heard an octopus.
Apparently they go so there's that.
I'm in an octopus's garden.
Are you there?
'Cause I like his tentacles. Oh wait, hold on.
There we go. Now we're getting into the heart of it.
Macarena.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so everybody goes.
Whoa.
Ah!
Well, accidentally did that. Okay.
Well,
It's catching up. Hold on. It's catching up. Okay.
Did you get flung forward, Wolfie? What happened?
Yep.
He went through the wall, and then I rubber banded backwards.
Yeah, it's
Got too fat
acting.
for the hallway.
It's starting to act up. That's all. That's all that's happening. It's fine. What the heck? I hit go and then suddenly you're turned and everything else. All right. So are you just going to head out down to that bottom corner?
Yep.
Okay.
I just made myself a little bit smaller, so hopefully it fits in the. Nope.
Doesn't fit down the hallway.
That is weird. Why is it stopping you? I have no idea. There it goes.
Yay.
There it goes. So yeah, as you get further south, it goes south for quite some time. And now it's going back to the east. And okay. As you swim your way, and you're swimming your full speed that whole time, right?
Yep.
Okay, yeah, so you're going to be way ahead of everybody else, except for Wilvane, who's going to be on your back. So Wilvane is going to be right here.
Very happy.
Nessa is going to be about halfway to where you are.
I'm riding up the rear.
Yep.
Swimming up the rear.
And Mel's still at the entrance.
And then Mel is like going to be
12.5 feet around.
down here. And why aren't you moving? There we go. You're going to be about right there. You're going to be a little further than him. And you're going to be heading up the rear. Okay. Cool. So as you get to this corner, you notice that there is an archway to the north. You can see in the north that there are tiles that are covering the walls and floor to the room that you can make out. The ceiling has got tiles in white, and in the middle of the room, there looks to be a stone table, and there is a bench sitting next to it. And let me, before you start moving into things, let me finish what you're seeing in there. How about?
Fine.
How abouts we do that?
Table and bench.
Yeah, so you got the table, you got the bench, and in the center of the room, and there's a massive seaweed that you can make out in the corner of the room from where you're at.
Sounds delicious.
Okay, what are you doing?
I think he's gonna eat the seaweed.
That's what I was thinking.
All right, so as you come into this room, as you swim into that room, go ahead, you guys. By the way, Mel, for you, 15 feet per round, so you get 15 feet for the first half, but 25 total for every round. And then for you, it's 15 and 30 for a full turn. For you, Seabold, you're moving a full 30, 60.
Seabold has the
Nessa.
swimming.
Oh, Seabold does have the ring of swimming. What does that give
Yes.
you? How many swim feet is that?
40 feet, I think.
40? Shit, then you're faster than Nessa. So you're gonna be like up here now.
I'm
All right.
doggy paddling.
Yeah, like real fast though.
Yeah.
Real fast doggy paddles. All right, so as both of you get into this room, all right, so you also see that so I talked about the seaweed in the northwest corner, which raises to a height of about 7 feet off of the ground. And there is in the southwest corner, there looks to be a stone coffer, very similar to the stone coffers that you saw upstairs. But this one is closed.
Hmm.
Boop. Boop, boop.
Gonna go eat that seaweed. Take a little nibble of it.
Okay. And it's just seaweed.
Delicious. That's the good shit. I love being a fucking octopus.
I love being an octopus. This is the best thing.
We'll suction the top of that coffer and just whoop.
It's
Open her
locked. It is locked.
Angry octopus noises. Gonna grapple Theobald.
Okay. Suddenly, the octopus, Nate, comes out and grabs you and just yoinks you with him. You turn the corner, Nessa, you turn the corner just in time to watch tentacles quickly wrap around Seabold and yoink him down the hallway.
I do an underwater face palm, which is
In Spanish. No, wait, no.
What? Ay, caramba.
No, en español. Okay.
Then I point at the coffer that's locked.
With how many tentacles?
Oh,
7
I
of
will
them.
point at it too.
Oh no.
7 of them, and then
Please
point at
no.
him with the other one.
Got it.
Is it cold under the water?
It is.
Then can we tell that he's pointing?
Maybe not.
Bravo.
Maybe not in this case.
So I'm hearing is he's a little bit shorter than usual.
with my experiences communicating with the orcs, I've learned that this octopus is trying to tell me to open the chest.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Go ahead. Give me a thieves' tools
Okay.
Underwater?
dex check.
Sure. Ooh.
It seems that this lock is just beyond your skills.
I just mime back. No peek.
Oh, wait,
can
you understand you see a bone.
By the way, so I just so I can say it all again. Remember, if you have the water breathing, you guys can speak.
Okay.
Well, Wolverine says that. He can understand you see a bone.
He covered it.
Got it.
So I don't have to mime to octopus Nate.
No, it's Nate, yes.
Okay, so
Okay,
you
I'll
use
give it
your
a smack and then I'll-
tentacles,
Just leave.
Nate? Can you smash it, Nate?
Okay, so you're just
I
gonna
only
go.
An average of 10 damage a hit. I'm not gonna smash that thing, but I'll give it a good smack.
Okay.
Just because I'm mad at it.
So suddenly, Nate just takes off past all of you and swims down the corridor.
Wait, as we're riding past Mel, I'll...
Why did you go that way? That was weird.
I need
I know, I made it to the corner and then I just whoop back.
I turn sideways.
Yeah. You're floating now, facing the surface.
I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Nothing makes sense anymore. It's
As we're
fine.
riding past Mel, I'll let him know there's a chest in there.
All right. So again, there's more. I forgot to do that. Okay. So Mel quickly heads into that room where the chest is. That makes perfect sense. All right. So as you head down that way, down the hallway to the next corner. Hold on.
The map on stream isn't.
Yeah, I know. I'm getting over to
sorry.
it.
My bad.
It keeps deselecting people, and so then they lose where they are. All right. So as you get to this area, what you see as you look in here, this large area is tiled throughout the floor in indigo. The walls are dark blue and have several of those same gray mosaics of those tentacled creatures that you've seen, multiple times before. The ceiling itself is a light blue tile. There's 4 stone pillars. Well, there's 2 pillars that you can easily make out directly in front of you. Rising about 7 feet off. There are seaweed beds all around the walls, rising to about 7 feet off the floor and maybe about 10 feet wide. There are also a number of coffers, their lids all closed around the room. You can also make out 3 long tables, benches on either side are set into the central area. You can also make out dozens of Sahaugin in this room as well. And when I mean dozens, you're at a quick estimate, at least 30.
Well,
Nope.
I'm glad I have a good stealth. Because I'm just gonna floop, run right out of there.
Makes sense. So as the rest of you start to come down the hallway, you are met head first as Octonate makes his way back the other direction very, very quickly, seeming like he's running from something.
And I'll do a bunch of X's with all my arms, just
Like,
no.
No. Got it. Mel, what are you doing with that chest?
I'm attempting to use my Warhammer as a pry bashy weapon.
Uh-huh.
Full on destructive mode. Just
Go ahead and roll
I've
a
been
damage roll for me.
I've been hitting it repeatedly or as many times as I
I know.
can. While...
Give me a damage roll.
There's my damage roll. Ba-doop.
All right, 11 points of damage. So each time you hit it, under the water, it makes a distinctive thump. But it is definitely not nearly as loud as it would be if it was out in open air. And the first hit seems like it did a decent amount of damage, but it's probably going to take 3 or 4 more hits of that magnitude before you're going to bust this stone open. It's pretty thick stone.
I got time.
All right. So actually, you're going to get 2 of those. So you're going to get 2 hits on it by the time that Nate comes back.
Can I grab one of Nate's tentacles so I can go as fast as he?
Give me a hit roll. Give me just a dex based, or no, we'll just do a standard. Just give me a d20 roll and then add your dex bonus to it.
This is d20 and the dex bonus is
Your dex bonus, I believe, is 2. Let me see.
5.
No, your dex bonus is 2.
Oh, my bad. Okay, so +2 and then roll the d20.
Yeah, roll the d20 and add 2 to it.
Okay. 8.
That's a 12.
12.
You rolled a d12.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's a good roll.
15.
There we go. Yeah, so you're able to just get a grip on one of his tentacles as he zips by and take a ride with him as he zips up. Nate, suddenly you feel one of your tentacles suddenly just get yoinked as you headed by Nessa. And you also got a slight chill up your spine if you had one, which you currently don't.
I'm one with Nate.
You didn't need to whisper that. All right. So as you guys get closer,
Make
as
full use of the tentacles.
yes, as you get closer to it, you can hear the thumping noise as the hammer of Mel slams into this box, and after another 2 hits, you finally break the lid enough that you're able to open it without having to pick the lock.
I get in there with a bit of fervor and excitement. Start
Okay.
moving around.
So it is, as you open it, there are harnesses. There's 6 leather harnesses, and each one of the harnesses have a gold buckle. There is a leather bag, and there is a small silver mirror.
I want to live.
Okay.
We need leather harnesses.
Yeah.
I know, seriously. Being opportunistic, I open the bag and start shoving what I can in said bag.
Which bag are you opening?
The leather bag within the box.
Ah, okay. So when you open it up, the first thing you see that there are 2 rubies sitting inside this of pretty decent size.
Woo!
So you're going to take that mirror and the gold and well, you're not going to be able to stick the harnesses into this bag. It's a small gem bag. The mirror will fit, but you're not going to be able to put the harnesses in there. And let me go ahead and add this so you have it.
Gem sense is tingling.
Oh, you don't know those gems are in there. It's fine. It's fine.
They're all in the party sheet for you. All right. And that's all that's in there. There was nothing else in that coffer.
The gems in the small mirror just instinctively get us snatched into my personal bag. Just didn't even think about it.
Okay.
I start waving at Seabold, like, come here, dude. Can you grab these harnesses? There's shinies on them. I need the leather, please.
Sure. Oh wait.
Oh.
Oh my.
You can speak normally.
Thank you, dude.
You don't have to do that.
He is speaking normally. He's literally taking his finger and making that noise.
100%. All right.
perfect.
So let me bag it.
All right.
Everything's running super slow for me. What's it?
Yeah, mine too.
Oh lordy.
Party sheet, right?
Yeah.
Do.
Yep.
And at this point, Mel's got a stupid ass grin on his face that he's not even trying to hide. Just satisfied with the whole exchange.
All right. So what are y'all doing now?
I want a leather harness.
Onward, Octonate.
Yes, onward, Octonate.
Get off. You're slowing us down.
No, you
can't-
get off.
You can't ride him. You're too big.
I'm not riding him. I'm hitching a ride. It's a difference.
Are we at half
You're on
speed because
top
she's
of him.
dragging him back?
No. What is your full move speed? It's 60, right?
Yep. 60.
Yeah, because she also has a swim speed and you have a swim speed, you're all kind of just being attached to him and gliding through the water, so you're not really burdening him.
How many until we're burdened?
I don't know.
Can we start a Nate train?
Oh, I am sure that if I was attached to this whole thing, I would in fact be the burden here.
All right, so as the three of you, the octopus trio is what you're going to be called from now on. As you make your way past everyone else, you head back towards that center room. Where are you planning on heading from that center room?
I'm thinking north because I'm sure if we go west, it just links back to that room. Since that was big, it seemed like it would be a two-door.
Okay,
But
I'm with you.
I can't
Well, yeah, you can't understand.
say
that,
words.
but-
Yeah, I
So-
got it. I mean, they're probably just along for the ride, so they're going to go wherever the heck you take them.
Yep.
So they're just going to go where you go. All right, so as you head up another 100 feet, that means Mel can move 25. And
You'd be right there then.
yeah, and then you can move 80, Seabold. Here, let me just click the buttons and let you all move. Yeah, it keeps doing the thing where it unselects people and then it disappears. I might have to just go fix that. All right. Anyway. So as you head towards that north, you can instantly see that it goes to the east and the west when you hit that northern part. And it looks like it kind of stair steps to the northwest and northeast.
Well, went right last time.
Can you drink potions underwater?
You can.
Okay. Checking for Nate's. Inevitable.
Inevitable
Demise.
not being part of that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, how long does polymorph last?
An hour.
1 hour.
We've only been out
does
here
Nate-
for like a couple of minutes.
You've been down here for a few minutes. You're coming right up on 10, actually. All right, everybody hold on. Right. So as you get to that corner, Nate, of where you are right now, you get a sense, it's something, it's not really, you don't really hear it, but you kind of feel the pressure in the water, that it feels like there is somebody coming down that hallway to the north of you.
Hide around this corner.
Okay.
And then
And as you do that, go ahead and move your 80 and move your 25, Mel.
Is Nessa still attached to us casting light?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yes.
can I stop focus on that?
It's
don't
not
know.
I
a
couldn't
it's not a
recast it.
concentration spell, is it?
Oh,
So
yeah, that's
no.
true.
So no, you
I'm
can't.
gonna point at Nessa and tell her to move back, please.
So you're gonna go back there.
Cover her up with all my tentacles. Just
This
wrap her
little
up
light
tight
of
like a monkey.
mine, I'm gonna let it shine. All right.
Maybe one more Nessa. I can still see.
Oh, dear.
So are you gonna stand? You're gonna stay right there in that corner?
Yeah.
Are you gonna try to hide or anything, or are you just gonna
Yeah.
stick around? Okay, so all of you give me stealth checks. And by all, I mean Tentacle Nate, Nessa, and Wilvane. Give me a stealth check.
This.
Mm,
I did it.
Okay. All right.
I'm stealthy.
1 sec. There we go.
There it goes. Okay. Sends. Okay, so we got a 19 and we got a 21 and we got an 11. Perfect. So Nessa, you do your best to kind of sneak around the corner there and to stay out of sight, out of mind. And let's see. Yeah. So you can see around the corner as a group of what looks to be about 7 Sahaugin swim by, going from the east to the west. And while you guys are doing that, both Mel and Seabold, you are able to get another full turn of movement in. So move where you need to want to go.
Oh, they don't know where we went.
No, they have no idea. And then
How much can I move then?
80. You have a swim speed of 40 right now, so you can move 80 feet per turn. 40 feet in a single turn.
Gotta reposition to go further.
Yeah.
can't he move even faster because he's or can he not
Yeah, he
use
can
a
dash,
bonus
can't he?
action of dash?
Oh yeah, he can every bonus action. So technically, you can move
He's at the same
120
speed
feet
as
every
us,
turn if
yeah.
you want. Yeah.
Okay.
And then there's Mel.
Poor Mel.
Mel.
I didn't even want to come down here. It's fine. I got paid. It's fine.
A little double dash.
You got
there.
paid.
Yeah, so you're able to get all the way up there. As you turn the corner, you can see Nessa kind of making herself as small as possible in one corner of the hallway, and you can make out as Tentacle Nate is kind of flattened as best as he can with his entire giant body against one wall on the north side, just completely flattened out as best as he can, kind of looking like he was one of those old like rubber toys that were sticky that you would throw against the window and they would just kind of splatter out.
Wacky wall walker.
Yeah, he looks exactly like a wacky wall walker stuck up against the wall.
With Wilvain stuck behind him.
Yeah. You're just like wrapped up a little
Hugging
bit.
him, yeah.
Little hug. Little hug. All right. So that's where everybody gets to as that that patrol of Sahaugin goes swimming by, continuing down that hallway to the east.
And we counted 7.
There were 7, yeah.
Wow.
One
Peek around the corner.
One for sure had one of those large hammers that you've seen them using before, and another one. The rest of them all seem to have coral spears, and yeah, coral spears. One seemed to be the leader, as the rest of them were staying behind him as they moved down.
All right,
so
I'll
you're
look
going to turn
behind.
that corner. Everybody else make their move.
See a ball.
Oh, I know why it's having a problem. It doesn't, for some reason, it does not like your node
Yeah,
for some reason. Oh, I see why. Okay. I see why. It's using an old version. It's fine. No worries.
Seabold, keep up with the octopus so that way that nobody's surprised.
I like how none of you have
move
gone.
120 feet.
Yeah, he's actually faster than the octopus at this point.
Yeah.
It's the same speed.
Yeah, but he can dash as a bonus action
Yeah.
and dash.
He can double dash.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's got 120 and we've got 60, so we've got 120.
Oh, all right. Yeah, so you all move the same speed. Never mind. Poor Mel. Poor Mel. Everyone else can keep up, and Mel is just back there.
Doesn't have a clue where we are.
I'm not poor. I'm fucking rich.
I got my money. I got gold.
And they should protect me because if I die, they're broke. So, fine.
Oh,
Totally fine.
All right. So yeah, as you head up, right, and you get up to that, there's this big hallway kind of goes to the east and the west.
Well, so they were going to the west.
They were headed to the west, yes. And you can see
Alright.
as you look both directions, it looks like over to the west side there are several entrances, other hallways. You're not entirely sure. And it looks to be just another a T-section hallway continuing down to the east side. I'm assuming you're going with them there, Ness?
Yeah, I'm trying to stay around corners so I don't glow so much.
Gotcha. No, that's fine. That's fine. You do what you
Am I
gotta
the
do.
Loch Ness monster right now? Because I'm underwater.
Loch Ness
The
monster.
Loch Ness monster. Only if you were wearing some sort of chains or something like that, then maybe.
Oh, hey, I can get a leather harness and
You
look like
absolutely
that.
can get a leather harness. You all could. All right.
With some nice buckles, like gold buckles.
They're they're all golden buckled. All right, so yeah, as you hit that corner, it goes to the north and the south. Kind of getting annoying.
Whoa.
Where will it
Bye.
go?
Just got yeeted. You can see the whole freaking.
He's all the way back. Somehow it sent him all the way back into another room. I don't even know how it did that, but it tried anyway.
He could smell those gems or something.
It's acting up. That's what it's doing.
Mm-hmm.
You want to just move Nate and pretend I'm there?
Yeah, that's what I was kind of thinking we should probably end up doing here. That you all are just together, and if we need to, we can
Yeah.
move.
Get positioned or whatever.
Yeah, exactly. All right. So you're in that corner, Nate, And as you hit this corner, you're able to see both to the north and the south. It looks like to the north it not ends in a brick wall, but it looks like it turns back to the west. And to the south, it looks like it curves back to the west as well.
I'll peek around the corner and see if there's anything in here.
Okay.
This big old room.
All right, so as you go down there, you do see that it kind of opens up into a room. There is a hallway that leads into it. There's a short passage that leads west beyond the archway, then opens after about 20 feet into a large room. You can see more seaweed bed on this as well. There's also several coffers that you can see with their lids closed at regular intervals around the walls to the west side. And you can hear what seems to be commands and responses, where you hear the noise of one Sahaugin and then you hear multiple Sahaugin respond.
Roughly how many?
Give me a perception check.
Well,
Wow.
don't worry about me.
200 there.
Yeah. So hard to tell, but it's a lot.
At least 4.
Yeah. You
Maybe 200.
It's loud enough, and there is enough variation that you're probably talking well more than 10. But maybe more.
Well, I'm just gonna sneak on out of there.
I was gonna say, like, if you wanted to sneak in a little bit further, you could get a better look at how many are in there. You would just need to give me a stealth check to see if they notice you. If that's what you want to do.
I'll
I
kick
was
him if he
thinking
tries.
about it.
Okay, so you're just not even bothering. Okay. No worries.
If I didn't have Wolverine on me, I would.
All right, so he's moving again. You got another 25 feet. Where are you going? Mel.
I'm gonna hang out by these stairs. There's no reason for me to try to catch up with these guys. They're zipping by too fast for me.
You're not even entirely sure where they went, to be honest with you, because they went around that corner and out of sight before you had a real chance to see where they went. So, okay, easy enough.
Yep.
Easy enough. All right, so as you move...
as a note, though, I'm close enough to the stairs where one movement can get me up out of the water.
Makes sense.
Kind of close.
Yeah. That makes absolute sense.
Cool.
So yeah, as you get up there, the hallway swings back to the north again.
Right. Time to peek around this corner.
All right. As you peek around this corner, the keeps disappearing. It turns northward.
Now this corner, peeking. Or not.
I don't know why it keeps getting stuck, but it is. I think it just doesn't like the polymorph. I need to get a new polymorph thing to handle that. That's what our problem basically is. All right. Yeah, so as you get all the way up here, the hallway continues and swings around back to the east and then northward again.
Another peeking.
As you peek around that corner, it looks like everything swings northward, and there looks to be another T section, and you can barely, at the edge of your dark vision, can make out what looks to be stairs leading downward.
peek
Right.
down there.
All right, as you swim up northward and you find yourself sitting across from the hold on. I think I had that going. It looks like it opens up to the west and it's not going. Thank you. And yeah, as you get closer, you can definitely see that there are stairs leading downward somewhere to that north. And to the west, there looks to be an opening, not only completely to the west, but also a little bit down that hallway, another doorway leading to the south. And what you can see is once you get toward, you can see that oh no, you can't really tell. It's all in black and white, so it's difficult to tell, but there's definitely a shift in tone to much darker colors once you get across the threshold to that western door.
Go in there a little bit.
Okay. So, as you peek around the corner there, the ceiling and floor of this large room is made of unfinished stone. So, unlike everywhere else where it's been tiled, this is just straight worked but unfinished stone. However, there is. No, I'm sorry, that's just the ceiling and the floor. The walls have light green tiles on them. There is seaweed that's growing freely throughout the whole chamber. And you can see starfish crawling over the naturally rocky surfaces on the ground below. You can also make out several large sharks, each of them with armored plates driven into their flanks.
What?
And they're just swimming around in this room.
And lasers?
No lasers, but they definitely have armor plates that have been attached to them.
Are they they aren't like chained up or anything?
They're just swimming around in the room, swimming around through the seaweed and everything that's growing around here. They have not noticed you yet.
Oh boy.
Very, very carefully just
Head down that hallway past them. Okay.
peek in this room.
All right. So the corridor leads down to this great hall. The floor is tiled in very, very dark tiles, but the walls are in a very light color. Again, very difficult to tell because you can only see in black and white, but you can definitely tell that the floor is very dark and the walls are very bright or lightly colored in comparison. The pillars themselves are all also tiled with the same very dark tiles, and you can see on the north side of the pillars that there are long tables, several long stone tables that are placed at end to end with benches on either side of every single table, pretty much going down as far as what you can see on that north side a little bit. There's an ornate archway, and there's a bunch of designs of golden color, and there's monstrous sea creatures and all sorts of motifs on the walls as well. And you can see far in the distance on that south side that there is looks like a niche that's been hollowed into the south wall, and the floor that is about 7 feet off of the ground, and there's a shelf there that looks to be a carved stone head sitting on that shelf, and it looks like from what you can see, can't quite make it out, but it looks like it's taken some damage. And from here, you can hear the faint sounds of what sounds like Sahaugin talking from somewhere to the north of you.
And I'm following Seabold, so if Seabold's following, I'm following Seabold. I just wanted to make a note of that. Like, I know nobody's moving because the map is all screwed up, but I've just been watching Nate because I'm afraid to move.
Okay, so you're just staying where, because like everybody, both Seabold, yourself, I thought Seabold, yourself, and Wilvain were all riding along with Nate.
Okay, good. Yep. I was gonna say I'm following Seabold, and if Seabold's following Nate, then I'm following Nate.
Yep.
So
Yeah, you're all together. You're all together
Okay.
at this point.
okay.
Great.
So about how many voices are we hearing?
Hard to tell, but it sounds almost like there is it's more of a discussion, but it's not a quiet discussion. But you can barely make out some, bits and pieces of the noises that they make to each other, the Sahaugin.
Yep. Okay. Then we probably shouldn't go in there more. We're hearing people.
But in this room itself, everything you can see, this room itself looks empty. It's just somewhere to the north. You can hear voices.
Okay.
Yeah. Everything that you
Well,
can see
then-
in this room is empty, that you can tell.
I'll sneaky my way in there.
Yep.
Oh, whoops.
So as
Do
you
that again.
Oh no.
forgot to do the advantage, 13. So as you go in there, as you get closer, you can tell, it's just tables all the way down with benches on both sides of it. As you get closer to this image in the center, it begins to take shape, and what you're basically seeing is it looks like it was an old statue of a lizard folk head that has just had the crap, knocked out of it. Big chunks of its stone are missing, pieces have been broke off of it. It just looks like the Sahaugin went to town on it and, broke off in chunks of pieces of it because it's such a large chunk of stone, they haven't completely destroyed it yet. And from here you can see the passageway. You can barely make out the passageway going northward from here.
And that's where the voices are coming from.
That's where the voices are definitely coming from. You can definitely tell now.
I'll give the statue a hug. Poor guy.
All right. As you kind of go that way, you can make out at the far end of that northern room is a large throne. And the floor looks to be tiled in another dark color, but not as dark as the color of the tiles that you're currently in. And the walls are a similar dark color. There is a massive, ornately carved throne sitting on top of a dais on the very northern wall. On that throne, there is just this huge, giant Sahaugin. 4 arms, and its right hand, it's holding a large trident, and his 2 lower hands are holding onto the throne. Floating next to the throne on that creature's right side is an adult female Sahaugin, holding a long staff tipped with a jumble of shark's jaws and teeth. And on the front of the throne and at the foot of the dais, there is 3 adult Sahaugin floating there with their backs towards you. 2 float with bodies held rigid, while the third pleads before the throne.
Fuck.
Good luck, you guys. Got this.
Quiet.
Hi, Your Majesty. How's it going?
Meow.
Wolverine Savely.
Yep. No worries.
Yeehaw!
Yeah, the Sahaugin, the one on the throne seems very focused on the center Sahaugin that was in front of the dais that the two other Sahaugin were flanking on both sides. Looked like he was in some sort of trouble. You're not entirely sure. But yeah, definitely a lot more Sahaugin in that room as well. All right, you get back to that corner. Again, there's the stairwells leading down to the north. You pass the shark room. None of the sharks have noticed you.
Let's go downstairs, I guess.
Okay.
Down water? I don't know.
However that works. Which way and whatever. All right, cool. And with that, that takes you all the way to. Hold on, I gotta get you to the right one.
Not the left one.
Not the left one, but the right one.
You got the right one, baby.
So as you start to head down the stairs, as the stairs start to descend, oh wait, you're not quite there yet. Never mind, I won't read that yet. You can hear noises of Sahaugin as you start to come down the steps. You are, get this. What are you doing? Close. Thank you. Give me 2 shakes of lamb's tail here. I gotta get it on the thing and get it shared to you. Big Nate, that's you.
Big Nate.
All right, so as you start to head down, there you are.
Ooh.
There we go. So as you go down, it continues down pretty deep, the same as it did before, where it goes down about 40 feet as the stairs continue downward, where about half of it is on the floor you're on, the other half are on the next floor down. You do hear noises and things as you start to go down as well. Also, I'm going to roll this real quick. All right, cool. What are you doing? And I'm going to move. Well, I'm going to wait.
Stealthily peek around the corner.
Cool. So as you get down to the bottom of the stairs, it looks like you're descending into the barracks. At the foot of the stairs, there's an archway that leads out to the area on your right. There's a swaying mass of seaweed that fills the entire eastern side of the room. There are coffers set against the north and west walls, and their lids are all closed. I'll get you moved in a second. There's a large.
How many minutes?
Sorry?
Alan. How many minutes roughly would it take for us to get from the main entrance to here?
At the rate you've been moving right now?
Yeah.
So grand total, you've spent about 30 minutes on each floor so far.
I mean, if I was going directly to the stairs back up.
Oh, like from here all the way back to the top? Jeez.
Not to the top, to where Mel is.
So 20. So it's going to be about 400 feet.
Yeah. So not long at all.
No.
Nate, Seabold, Nessa, can you wait for me? I'll be back in not long at all.
Not long at all. Yeah, so let me finish what you can see down in this place as well. There's a large group of Sahaugin warriors that are gathered near the center of this chamber. And near the center, oh yeah, and there's also a hunched Sahaugin that's floating near the bottom of the stairs. It has green robes that are waving gently in the water. Mm-hmm. And basically from what you can see here, there is at least you can see at least 4 from where you are.
And we don't see an exit?
Not where you're currently standing.
Can you peek, Nate?
I think we should wait for you to go to wherever you said you needed to go before we make any actions.
I want to know if there's an exit first.
Yeah, I can peek a little bit more. I'm assuming you're gonna like detach from me if you're.
You're very stretchy. You can.
Yeah, you're stealthing like a madman right now. So as you kind of peek your way into this room a little more, you notice that there is a door to your north that leads out, but you also see another door down to the southeast. And as you since you have a much better look at this entire room, you can see a champion. There's 4 of those Sahaugin that all have the hammers, and again that one that has the green robe that is gently flowing in the water. That's you're pretty much almost right next to now. Still hasn't noticed you.
Let's get the
Must be asleep.
Backing up. We're backing up.
Oh, you guys got this. It's fine.
This sucks.
Stop doing that, Seabold.
Y'all headed back upstairs?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna do the thing.
What thing are you doing?
So I'll ask these guys to wait for me, and I'll be back in a minute. Roughly
Okay.
a minute, right? It's not that long. I'm gonna swim back to Mel. Oh, well, back to the entrance.
Okay.
I know there's a patrol, so I'm not going super speed, but
Go ahead and give me. Are you trying to be sneaky, or are you just going
perceptive? Not necessarily sneaky.
Okay. So you're not really going to be stealthy, but you're not going to be necessarily. You're going to be paying attention to what's going on around you. Go ahead and give me a perception check then.
They're both bad. But...
You're the one that said being perspective.
Nice.
Okay. All right. That'll do.
Do I find Mel what's Mel doing when I get there?
He's kind of just floating around, jumping and like falling down, jumping, just falling down, just playing in the water, essentially, having a pool day.
You can jump much higher under the water than you can.
You okay there, Mel?
I just kind of look at him, jump up extra slow, like boop.
I've got an idea, Mel.
Oh, this is gonna be glorious. Please tell me it's
Like-
destructive.
No, it's not.
Aw.
Would you like to be invisible?
I mean, well, yes, but I don't know how to be invisible. Sure, I want to be invisible, but
I don't know
you
how
know
to
that I'm
be.
a loudmouth.
And wearing heavy plate.
Exactly.
You're not there.
What do you want
Shush.
to tell you?
I'm gonna make him invisible,
Okay.
and then give him directions to where we were at that entrance. So north, east, north.
Okay. It's still gonna take him.
It is, but he knows where we're going and where the next set of stairs are. is
Okay.
what,
Okay, I gotcha.
And he's got an hour of being invisible, so.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna make my way back to. Yeah. My way back to. No.
All right, so that's going to take. So what it's going to do? It's going to take him.
I don't know if Mel's even gonna follow, but I'd rather be invisible, waiting on the steps.
Yeah, no worries.
You said 400 feet, right? And he can.
Yeah,
move it.
it's actually more about 450, but since I said 400 to begin with, 425 per round. You're talking 16 rounds, so about a minute or so later, minute and a half, almost 2 minutes later. That's how long it's going to take you to get over there, trying to trudge through the water as quickly. Are you following the directions?
Yeah, I'll follow the directions, and while I'm doing that, I'm fiddling around with my bag to make sure that another potion is ready at hand if need be.
Got it. Okay. So as you make your way, you don't encounter any other patrols or anything like that as you've continued your march. And after a couple of minutes, you find yourselves with the rest of your party.
Good job, Wilvane.
I've made no further plans. I'm assuming we're gonna need Mel to take the beating for us.
We're actually gonna fight?
I'm assuming
no.
we're going to alert them at some point. It's
Inevitable.
We're a scouting party and we're underwater. I don't want this to be my graveyard. I'll go home. Too watery for me. I'll be under a mountain now. Please.
Do we know how many floors are on this place?
3. You know there's 3. You were told that there were basically 3 levels.
So we're on the 3rd level. Oh, we're going to be on the 3rd level.
Yes.
We go down those steps.
And you haven't gone, everywhere obviously in this level yet that, you've seen other areas that you can go to.
I could make the giant octopus invisible, but I'd have to drop concentration on Mel.
Let's not. Listen, I think we have enough information.
I'm gonna drop concentration on Mel and push him through the door. No.
Push him down the steps as he slowly falls through the water down the steps. Ding. Ding. Yeah.
You know what? I'm leaving. Mel starts making his way back to the stairs. Nope. I'm not doing this underwater.
Nate, grab him.
This was all in my head. I didn't.
Nate, grab him.
He can't see him.
Oh, that's right.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Exactly.
So what do you? So what is y'all's plan? What is your plan?
Is there a door in front of the shark thing?
No.
Or is it just open?
It's open. Every place that you've been, and matter of fact, essentially any place that you see where it's got like the 2 dark lines on both sides of the doorway or the entrance, it's an archway.
Great.
So it's just an open archway. Almost everything's an open archway. You haven't really encountered too many doors at all since you've been in here. other than the big front one.
Can someone ping the map again? Because I've lost it.
So many pings.
I don't see it this time. I'm on the wrong map.
Are you on 2?
Fortress player 2.
Fortress.
Or yeah, Fortress 2 player.
Alright, try again. Oh, look at that.
Oh.
Like fireworks.
That's magic. Okay. So while we're just waiting here, I want to go to, wait, where am I? Am I under Nate? I don't see my token.
You might be. I may have lost you in the in the great migration to get everybody over here.
Mm-hmm.
Right where Nate is right now, right there. I want to shape water a couple of times.
You want to what?
Shape water.
Okay.
What is it? 5 foot cube? Let me read again.
I believe it's a 5-foot cube. It's the maximum.
Shape water.
So just so for all of your just knowledge here, since you've taken the potion, it has been about 30 minutes.
Well, I've got another potion of water breathing as an emergency, but if somebody needs it,
more
I can
20.
pass it to them.
Now that I'm doing it in my head a little bit, it's been about 20-25 minutes. So either way.
I've got 6 more in my bag if we
several.
need.
I'm holding a bunch too.
I'm gonna make the water opaque at that corner.
By peeing in it?
No, you use spells here, Bob.
Which
Oh, yeah,
which
that's
corner
too far.
are you which corner are you talking about?
Where the octopus is,
Okay,
before the steps. I
gotcha.
want it to be dark. Can't see through it.
Okay.
Isn't that just
I mean, you
Before
make
the
that
patrol
5-foot
person.
cube of water black, but it starts to mix with the other water and starts to essentially flow a little bit and lose some
then
of it.
I change the flow as well
Okay.
and make it stay still.
All right.
And then I make it opaque.
Perfect. That works too. Easy enough. All right. Now there's a big dark block of water.
Yeah.
And where are you putting that?
Where Nate is.
Where he is. Okay. All right. Now what?
I'm waiting for them to make a plan. I
Okay.
don't want the guys to walk
I
past
figured
the
we'd
table.
explore the rest of this floor, but
if you guys are hell bent on actually fighting the next, I don't want to fight down here. We are at a severe disadvantage if we even consider it.
Are you?
We all can
I
breathe
don't wanna drown down here.
underwater. We all can breathe underwater. We all have we have Nate, who's like a giant fucking squid or some shit.
I do 10 damage a hit. I'm definitely not a fighter.
You have tentacles, you can suffocate them.
Yeah, but you do have like 52 hit points worth of sponge.
Yeah.
So
Allow me to reiterate then. I don't want to be here anymore. We're on a reconnaissance mission.
How much reconnaissance is enough is the question.
Well, we've seen quite a few things.
how
and on
many
the
are they
meta
up
level,
against?
Several packs and a really large king.
So if you tell them that, is that enough information for them to go on to plan an attack against this
No.
place?
No,
We'll
it's
let her
not.
bitch slap
That's
us in the next
remember
week.
remember what the end goal is. The end goal is that you need to give them decent enough numbers so that they can plan an attack. Plus, you're trying to give them a layout of what this place looks like.
So we
Thank
need
you
to at
for the
least
reminder.
explore the rest of this floor.
So
I'd rather avoid fighting, but you know.
You know what? I'm invisible. I'm gonna go wander around a little bit.
You're also very loud, Nell.
This is why I didn't want to leave the stairs. Listen, the dumb one thinks this is a dumb idea. I don't know what to do.
Seabolt's got 120 feet swimming speed. He's a rogue.
So
sensible.
I say we all go back to the entrance and send Seabolt. Sorry, Nate. I think the adventure of the octopus is over.
I still have advantage on stealth checks too, so.
Yeah, but I can't cast it again, and you're gonna pop into a coward very shortly.
Still have half an hour.
So, I tell you what.
You want to go with Seabolt while you still got?
Why not, Nate? Do a little bit of exploring around, see if he can't sneak. Let Nate go downstairs, see if he can sneak by that pack of strong asses. Well, his stealth score is really high.
It doesn't matter. It's a room full of people all facing the same direction, like towards that door. The fact that
Yeah, I'd rather just scout out this floor than try and swim through the armory. Granted, I guess an octopus might be a normal thing they see down here. We haven't seen.
There's probably another way down. This seems like a small staircase compared to.
So I agree with Nate. Let's see what else we can find on this floor. Let's U-turn and go to the west along the nearest corridor, and hope we don't get spotted by the king. Thoughts?
How long is Snake gonna be an octopus for? 30 more minutes.
Another 30 minutes. About the same, pretty much the same. About it, the same time that your all's potions of water breathing end is when his
octopus is up.
Octopus is also up.
Okay.
And those that need potions have potions. Yes.
There's potion. There's so many potions.
Yes.
Well, I just want to make sure that people have them on hand before those that have wander away from those that don't have. That's my point.
I'm pretty sure everyone has like 2 or 3. So.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
I think Nate needs some, but he can't answer right now.
That's
I
true.
have 3 on me. I can.
Well, you have 3 in
3
you.
tentacles.
Gross.
Okay, he's holding up 3 tentacles. Okay.
He just 3 little.
He just
Nate the toddler octopus. This many.
At this point, Mel just kind of wanders off. He's holding some of the more rattly pieces of armor that he has, kind of just holding some stuff down as he walks.
I mean, go ahead and give me a stealth check if you want.
No, wait.
Since that's what you're trying to do is be stealthy.
Their stealth. Oh, whoopsie! I threw 2.
Rolled it twice. A 13 or an 8. Yeah, all of you. I think everybody. Huh?
2. Because isn't he still invisible?
Yeah, I mean he. So stealth doesn't make you better at hiding.
No, but it'll give him advantage.
No. It just makes him unable to be seen. It doesn't give him any kind of additional, because you can still be
advantage when he's going.
Yes, you can, because he makes noise, and you can hear him just fine. The whole point of stealth is that not only are you being where they don't see you, you're also being quiet where they can't hear you, and that's a combination of both things. So the armor, because of the way that it is, it's heavy and it's loud. He gets disadvantage on trying to be stealthy. Just
and Mel
does.
gets eaten by sharks. Okay.
It's not that bad, but still. I'm just saying, you all hear him try to quietly trudge away. It's almost as, Mel, every time that you hold one piece of your armor tight to keep it from making noise, another piece of your armor somewhere else loosens up and makes no more. So you're trying, and you're holding different pieces, and nothing seems to work, and you all can kind of hear them creaking slowly.
After a moment, you guys hear a slight sigh and just
You just walk normally, Mel.
just
Go.
Can you guys explore? I'm at a disadvantage here.
So I think what we'll do, because it's almost 10, is we will make our final decision on what we all plan on doing next week or next time we play. You guys you got the entirety of the first floor figured out, right? You killed some things. You avoided a couple of fights. You found a big room with a lot of dudes in it. You found another room with a little less. And then you also found the throne room. All probably very important tactical places to know about, which is probably good for what you're here to do. Now you're at a crossroads. Do you continue downstairs to see what's down there, or do you finish looking through the rest of this floor to see what else is around? Perhaps there's more Sahaugin. Perhaps there's more treasure. You won't know until you look.
Hold your breath for another few weeks, guys.
Till next time. Oh, Lord. Oh, no. Not to see you later. Not to see you later. Well, good job, everybody. You did get a lot of things done. You found some new things, and you discovered that they have armored sharks. And lots of other stuff. So with that, I think we'll call it an evening. So before we get out of here, thank you to everybody out there who gave us a little watch tonight. I hope you had fun. I hope all of our players had fun as well. There was laughter, so I'm pretty sure fun was had. Mm-hmm. But maybe you laugh when you're sad. I don't know. Maybe that's what happens.
Defensive mechanism.
Maybe you put your fingers between your lips and rub it up and down while you talk when you're sad. I don't know. I'm so sad. It's too bad that I can't do that as the picture, because you can't really have an animated thumb. It's just going to be with my finger across my mouth, which will make no sense to anybody. But before we talk about all that business, let's talk about our players and say hi to them and see what's going on with them in their lives. Directly below, we have Nessa, played by the Rusty Panda. Nessa, tell the people about you and what you were doing.
So, hi, I'm the Rusty Panda, 2 A's at the end. I am a streamer here on the Twitch platform. I do a lot of music and music production. I've been playing more community games. It looks like my schedule is going to be a lot more towards like nights and weekends. I used to do during the days, and that's because I got a really cool job. So check me out. It'll be cool.
Awesome. Right. And then directly under Nessa is Nate Doe, played by I Am Pingus. He is my mod. You will find him here most days that I am streaming. Like when I stream Barbie, which is a one-time thing, I swear.
What they all say.
That's what they all say. Directly across the way over there.
Barbie streaming addiction.
Directly across the way there, we have Seabolt, who is played by Captain E-Rock. Captain E-Rock, tell the people about yourself.
I'm Captain E-Rock. I'm on twitch.tv/Captain E-Rock and the YouTube at Captain E-Rock. Been playing, trying to play Dune. And we checked out Altars. That's pretty cool. We've been playing things like Roguecraft and mostly want to play Dune right now, if possible. But we'll be back on Monday at 10 a.m. Eastern with more, probably Altars or Dune. We'll see.
A game will be played.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right. Directly under that is Mel, played by Null Hercules. Got anything for the people, Nell? Mel? Wow. Nell? Who's Nell?
Nell. Well, you can call me Nil or Null. Either way, a zero is still a zero, no matter how you dice it. But
you're not a
no,
zero in my heart.
Aww.
I think everybody. Oh.
Same old spiel. Drive like you want to get home home at the end of the day, and take care of your overall health. It's important. Don't fear the dentist.
All right. Alrighty,
Yeah,
ready.
good.
Easy enough. And last but not least, at the very bottom in the corner, across from me on the opposite side of the screen, we have Danabo, who plays Wilvain Saverly, our wizard. Got anything for anybody there, Danabo?
Hello.
Yes. Hello.
Sorry I'm late.
Oh, you just showed up?
No, I've got nothing. Like
Okay.
and subscribe.
Like and subscribe, indeed. If you're over on the YouTube and you're watching this all the way through, thank you very much. Also, do the like and subscribe. If you're here on the Twitch side and you haven't dropped a follow, drop a follow. You'll know when I go live for D&D and for playing Dune and whatever video games I decide to play. Like Barbie Malibu Adventure or whatever the hell it was I played the other day.
Yeah, big hit. Big hit.
Yeah.
It was a big hit. I had a lot of people watching me play that for some reason. But yeah, so at the end we gotta do the image. We gotta do the image. What image do we need to do? We need to do something.
Can you open your robe and point?
I mean, yes, but do I want to? That's the real question. That's the real question.
Yes, but does TOS want you to?
That's the other question. I could, wait. Hold on. This is why am I
Don't
doing
do it.
this?
No, don't do it.
I mean, I could.
Get ready. Get ready.
Oh no.
We're not doing that. We're not doing that. I felt immediately terrible about it as soon as I did it, and I'm like, no, this is something my grandchildren might see at some point if I ever have one of those, and I don't want them to see that.
Meat.
Wait, I could wear this wrong. Hold on.
Meat is murder. Delicious, delicious murder.
This? Now this will work.
That will work. I like it.
This, you know what? I feel like, what was it?
You should've been doing
Guinan?
this the
Wasn't
whole
that the
time.
name of the bartender
Three amigos.
on Star Trek? Didn't she have like the crazy hats that she wore all the time? That's what this.
Yeah, she did. They were always just big and floppy and just.
Oh man, I could almost
Where-
make this a tricorn
Where
if I really
in the
wanted.
world is Amanda Yellow-Eyed?
But anyway,
Yeah.
I can't
You can make it a flop.
know your name.
wait, isn't this?
That your
I am of
head
Glen.
and that looks very interesting.
Just the tip.
Just the tip indeed. Oh
This just
no,
looks
the
dumb.
folds.
We're not doing that.
The folds, stop.
I can't hear you.
He's got folds in his little
I
head.
can't hear us.
Oh my god, it's like a penis.
I just heard a lot of screaming. What happened? I think there was plenty to go off of there.
Courtesy of the Ampanagus.
Oh no, Ewan Panagus just gave us a clip.
Oh no. I'm so glad my face isn't on that.
The things I do for entertainment purposes, I think that's enough things for us to go off of today. Thank you all very much for hanging out with us today as we played our silly little game of make-believe. We will be back the next time that we have it, usually 2 weeks, but it's the summer and people have things going on, and we'll see how all that works out for everybody. In addition, I should be back tomorrow at noon for Claire Obscure, which I'll be honest with you, ever since Dune came out, I'm like, I don't really need to play Claire anymore. I really just want to play Dune. But we'll continue. Maybe we'll continue that. And then I'm back to work, normal work hours for me, so I definitely won't be on during the week. I take that back. I might be on at night again because I might play some Dune. Might spend a couple hours just doing some grinding. We'll see how tired I am after work and everything is done. So that is what's going to happen the rest of the weekend. Again, thank you all very much for hanging out with me. You could have been anywhere, but you came to see me, and that makes me happy and makes all of you amazing human beings, and I appreciate you all very, very much. You're awesome. You're cool. You're neat. And you smell great. And I like the way you wear those apple-bottom jeans. I don't know. Maybe you're not even wearing jeans. Doesn't matter. The point is I like you and what you do. With that being said, we're going to get out of here. I hope you have a great rest of your weekend. If I don't see you, stay safe. If you're out and about, stay safe. Stay out of trouble. Until next time, be good to yourselves. Be good to each other. Remember, you only have one life to live. So does everyone else around you. Try to make their lives better than what it was when you got there. At a minimum, please don't make it worse. Again, have a great night. Have a great rest of your weekend. Have a good one. And I love you. Bye.
The eye rests. It has shown you all it can for now. This is not a time for sorrow, but a time for joy. When one chapter ends, another must always begin. Ponder upon the lessons you have just witnessed, and heed its wisdom. Apply it to your lives. Go forth, be well, and do good towards the others that enter your story. Let your chapter and their